up? What's up? How are y'all doing? What's going on? I hope everyone's doing well. We're going to get some messages. We're going to find out what the Most High God has to say to the collective. I hope you all come through. I'm asking that y'all share the live, hit the like button, share, like, tap, show love. So we're going to get this started, y'all. Grab you some popcorn and come on in. I conjured up the Most High already. The Most High God is in the room. The Most High God is in the building. Period. So y'all come on through. I'm just going to say another prayer to God and just thank God for everything that God has been doing for me and the collective. Oh God, I just ask that you bring the right people in the live. Oh God, allow the right people to hear the message and remove every hater, every spiritual blocker, every monitoring spirit. Oh God, I ask that you remove and rebuke. Oh God, bring the right people in. Oh God, that need to hear the message. Oh God. And I ask that you speak through me, oh God. Allow me to hear you, oh God, peacefully, that you are in my spirit, oh God, that you are in my heart right now, oh God, speaking through me, pulling each and every one of the cards out as I go through the cards and bring the message forth to the collective, oh God. I ask that you speak through me, oh God, and hear me as I pray to you, oh God. Thank you for everything you do, everything you continue to do for me and the collective. Keep guiding us, God. We need you. Yeah, so we're going to get some messages. I'm asking that the Most High God come through for me and the collective. Speak through me, God. What do we need to know at this time, oh God? You are everything we need. Hello, everybody. What's up, Heidi? How you doing, girl? Peace, everybody. Come on in. Don't forget to share the live, guys. You know, it'll be some haters. Y'all got to make sure y'all get the right people in. Come on. What's up, Hope? How are you? Thank you for being one of my favorites. I appreciate you. What's up, guys? Period. What y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all got y'all popcorn? You got your wine, your water? Oh, you got chicken? What's up, Carlina? What's up, Vine? Thank you all. Come on through, y'all. Show some love. What's up, Mina? What's up, Mage? What's up, guys? What's up, Wendy? I hope you ain't the Wendy that plagued me. God, like, be quiet. It's all good. Anyway, God, give me some messages for the collective, please. What do we need to know? Give me some messages, God. Come through for me and bring the right people in that are going to need the message, God, that need healing, that need a message, that need healing. Speak through me, God. Speak through the cards. What do we need to know right now? And thank you, God, for your presence. God, the Most High God is in the room. The Most High God is in the building right now. So please make sure you do your breathing work so you can get your messages. I definitely conjured up the Most High. God is here. I gave God so much glory and praise. So if y'all need a message, this is the right time. All right. So come on in. Come through. Make sure y'all share the live. Please. Most High God, give me some more messages. What else we need to know? All right. One more for us, God. One more, if it's okay. Can we get one more? Okay. Look at God. I'm like, yeah. Okay, then, God. Thank you. I told you God is up in the building. God is in the building. So yeah, we gonna get some messages because God is in the building. For real, God is here. I made sure I conjured up God. I prayed. I did some interceding for the collective and myself. So yes, God is in the building. No, I'm not gay. I'm strictly dickly. I'm strictly dickly, okay? So no, I'm not gay. I know a lot of you wish I was, but unfortunately I'm not, okay? I like men. I love men. All right? No, I'm not gay. All right. I don't know where you got that from. I like men. I love me a black man with a big, we ain't gonna say all that, but I like a black man with integrity, with big integrity. A black man with big integrity. All right. So no, I'm not gay. I don't know where y'all get that from. Anyway, Multi God, give me some messages. Clarify the moon, God. What do we need to know about the moon? All right. So we got the 5 of Swords. Someone's like, it's giving me the get shook of me. Get shook of me. Someone's sick of you, collective. Someone's sick of you. Someone got an attitude. They irritated. They like, look at how you're shining bright like a diamond. Someone's sick of you. Someone, it's like a ha. I'm still gonna shine anyway. It's giving me this little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. That's what I'm getting. So it's giving me a aha. I'm getting a aha. Someone's irritated by you. They sad. Someone's irritated and sad by you. They're like, you like, aha, I'm still gonna shine anyway. You shine, you in this phase where you shine. Someone's mad at how you're shining. It's giving me a aha. you still smiling even through the stressful times, and someone's stressing about it. They sick of you. Someone's finding you. Someone secretly, they don't know whether to reach out and touch. They don't know whether to reach out. They don't know what to do. They want to call you. Someone secretly want to call you. They want to reach out to you. Tell me more. But yeah, they don't even know how to do it. They feel like it's nothing they could do. It's nothing this person can do. Even though they would like to, someone's mad because it's nothing they could do. You know what I'm saying? So 10 of Swords is giving me that someone who they usually like to take charge in certain situations, but with this one, they hit a dead road. They're at a dead end road, which is not good. With the Tower card, it's like boom. It's telling me that this person could be shocked about how things have turned out. Y'all hit the like button. It's a bunch of haters in here. But anyway, tell me more, ancestors. Yeah, so we got the Temperance card. So the Temperance is just saying that things are just definite that are balancing out for you, collective. You could be healing. And I see that there are people that see that you are very guarded. You got boundaries here. People are in their head about you. They don't know what to do with you. I feel like you confuse people as well, collective, because you come up looking so beautiful. You're like a beautiful lesson or something. Lesson. Tell me more. So yeah, 3 of Swords is someone heartbroken about a friendship. Maybe this is someone that you used to be connected to at one point. Someone's heartbroken about a relationship. So yeah, someone's thinking about a relationship with you. This could be a family member. Whoever this is, they heartbroken and they try not to be in their feelings about what happened, what is happening. Someone's just not satisfied with what's happened, what is happening, or someone feels rejected by you. You know, with the 9 of Cups is, you know, someone's acting as if they're okay, but deep down they feel away. Someone's so mad, you know, internally they're heartbroken. Someone's very torn, you know, and they don't know how to take it, you know. So this a person that they feel like they lost all control. You know, they don't know what to do. They don't know how to make things right. You know, this is a person that is fully aware that they've lost control, and even though they're trying to get through it, it's difficult for them to accept that, you know, because they do know that things that they've done to you have backfired. So it's giving me that whatever this person has done or tried to do, I'm seeing here that things have backfired, okay? And the 2 of Swords is giving that this person don't know how to come towards you. They've been in their head a lot. They want to reach out because they feel like things are going to start speeding up for you. You know, someone's worried about how things will start looking for you. So with the Moon card is just telling me like someone has dark secrets or dark like overthinking going on in their head. You know, this is a person who's constantly reflecting, could even have dreams about you or what happened or how things have went. This is a person who's caught in you know, I just heard the word back down memory lane. Someone's thinking about the past a lot. You know, they have feelings about the past. So feelings, fears, subconscious mind. So they're constantly thinking about what happened, you know, and I see, you know, you've made it a very positive situation, even though something could have been very negative for you. Someone could be seeing that you're shining throughout the hardships that you could be going through. Someone feels left out, you know, they feel really left out. They feel hurt, you know. And so the 3 of Swords is someone who could be going through or getting through a hard time. So this is somebody who um this is someone who could be, maybe you've gone through a lot and you're getting through a difficult time, collective. So um I'm seeing there's this guy, or it could be a woman. I'm getting an earth sign man or woman who's watching you. They're acting like everything is fine. They're wanting to make some choices about you, and I feel like whatever choice they wanted to make, I don't think they're going to make it. They've been thinking a lot. It's 2 people that could be trying to figure out how to have a platonic relationship with you, at least. You know, but with the 10 of Swords, is giving me that it may not happen, or this could be someone, it could end up in betrayal, you know. So someone's still trying to hold on. Someone's holding on. Someone really needs to let go. But you know, the more they hold on, the more they're not getting anything out of it. Someone's wasting their time holding on to you. You know, with the Ace of Pentacles in the reversal, the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, is someone who don't have a clue of what they're doing. They're just holding on to nothing that they're going to be able to have or manage. This is a person that will not be able to get what they want, and that's the truth. Okay, so it's giving me that someone did a lot of work for nothing, and secretly they could be, you know, trying not to recognize this, but it's the truth. Someone's feeling defeated, you know, because their manifestations are not working. Their manipulation, you know, they're in their head trying to figure out how to heal a situation with you. And I feel like you're very guarded, or this could be someone who's strictly into like trying to get what they want. But with the Magician and the Tower card in reversal is somebody who feels blocked off. You know, it's just not working for this person. Someone they don't have the creativity that they once had before. You know, when it came to manifesting, someone used to know how to manifest, but they don't know how to do it no more. Their creativity is blocked, and they're stressing while you're, you know, you free yourself, you close out a cycle, and someone's stressing about an old fleeing an old relationship or whatever they used to be a part of. They're not happy about the turnout of how things have gone, you know. So with the Two of Pentacles and the Page of Wands is there could be information that could be coming in, where I feel like um, two of Pentacles, clarify the Two of Pentacles. You could be juggling some things. Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Swords. Um, Let me make sure that came out reverse. Clarify this. Okay, Ace of Cups. So someone's feeling very unfulfilled. Someone could be crying or feeling heartbroken. This is a person that is trying to stay strong, but they're deep down, they're feeling like they're feeling blocked off from your energy, and they miss this relationship that y'all used to have. And so what I'm seeing here is Three of Pentacles. There could be three people working up against you or trying to be strategic, trying to have a plan. What's going on here? Clarify this. Yeah, so Knight of Wands and the Devil card is whatever strategic, conniving energy that was happening when it came to you, collective. I'm seeing that it's going back to the sender, okay? So someone's not going to get away with plotting against you. Someone could pop up at your home or pull up on you somewhere. Someone can pull up on you. Someone could be um trying to see how they can like come in your face, okay? Someone wants to come towards you or be around you, like be in your face, okay? I see someone, you're gonna be, you're gonna have to protect yourself because someone has an obsession with you and it's getting a little weird, okay? So please protect yourself. It's not a good energy. Please hit the like button, y'all. Y'all can see it's a bunch of hating assholes on here that don't want to see a sister do well. So make sure y'all hit the like button, support the channel, guys. I try to come on here as much as I can, but it be too negative. So it's hard. I can only give my energy so much, and I do the best I can. So I don't see how everybody be coming on every day. But anyway, clarify this. What's going on here? So definitely someone they want a lot to kick it with you, collective. Knight of Wands is like someone wants to show up. Someone wants to pop up on you. Someone has a desire to pop up on you because they want some sort of connection with you. So this is a person that feels like you a real one. But the issue is, this is a person that's not going to be honest. They're going to try to rush you into something. This could even be known as like love bombing, okay? Tell me more about this. So they want to come out of this silent treatment. Maybe you've been giving them the silent treatment. They don't want to feel like you're ignoring them anymore. Tell me more. Clarify this. All right. So yeah, definitely love bombing energy. So I feel like they want to love bomb you so they can ghost you. Like someone wants you to feel like them. Someone really wants you to feel like them. They're going to be coming around acting as if they're good with you, but they're going to be wearing a false mask, fake smiles. Someone's not going to be as genuine as they're going to come off, okay? So make sure you protect yourself because people, they just want you to feel how you may have made them feel. But the issue I have with people trying to make you feel like they feel is that's not your fault that people feel how they feel. You know what I'm saying? You don't hurt somebody because, or you don't, like someone don't know when to let it go. They want you to, someone's so stuck in their ego, they want you to feel how they feel so you could feel, so they can get like a rouse out of you. So someone can do like an energy exchange or something where, if they come around you, and ignite some sort of flame or something like that, then they could pull the piece that you have out of yourself into them. So the issue is if you were ever to be around an old person that you used to deal with, and they wanted to restart again, or they were saying, oh, let's go out, let's do this, let's enjoy ourselves or something like that. I want you to, let's just say you decide to go out and enjoy your time, with that person, but don't absorb it to the point where it loses you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people, they think other people are their property, and you're not no one's property. So let's just say, yeah, you can go out and have a good time, but never have any expectations for people, and don't get mad when people only show you what they have. Like, someone can only give you what they have. They can't give you any more than what they know and what they have to give. So with that said, no one should be mad or trying to, oh, I'm gonna do a you, I'm gonna treat you how you made me feel. Most times someone who wants you to feel how they feel is the very person who did you dirty. But because they had an ego death, or they're feeling like, oh, well, you're one that I wasn't able to get over, I got to get you somehow, some way. Instead of someone saying, you know what, let me leave well enough alone and just leave it alone, walk away. Someone's really determined to come back in your face and in your space to bring you down any way that they can. What I'll tell you is, if you're introduced to this person again, or, if you're able to go out with this person, take it for what it is. I would never advise you to be intimate with this person. I'll say, yeah, go hang out, but don't expect too much from it. Take it for what it is. That way you won't have anyone pulling on your energy, or you won't feel away if they disappear. If they disappear, they just disappear. But when you're strong in who you are, you know who you are, you're strong in, you're just a solid person within, they can't take anything that they cannot take anything that you already have, because you're fulfilled already. So for someone to try to come around just to, oh, well, let's do this to them, it won't work on you, because you love yourself. This is someone who's insecure and who needs some sort of validation or a pull off of someone else's energy, because they don't have it within them. So in order for them to feel good, you got to feel low. You know what I'm saying? That's an insecure person. So yeah, this person, they want to feel, in order for them to feel good, they need you to feel low. So the way they make you feel low is them like putting you in something difficult, something devastating. Like, someone wants to put you in an emotion. And that's sad that someone feels that way, that the only way that they could feel good is if you are either off the face of the earth, if you lost a limb, if you like, this is that type of person. Like, someone hates to see you in your glory. Someone's a true hater. Like, someone wants to really see you do bad, collective. This is all they're in their head about. Someone who's like, I gotta like get you back, I gotta get you back, I gotta make you feel this way. But collective, you don't feel that way, and you won't, and it's because you love yourself. This person doesn't love themselves. It's a huge difference between you and them. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, spirits like, call your power back, continue to step into your power, collective. Someone desires a connection with you, and I feel like they're still holding on to some hurt, or maybe there's been a betrayal in a friendship. And I feel like you remained strong throughout it, okay? And so what happened was the cycle got closed. This was a completed connection. Whatever happened is, I'm seeing here that maybe you did give a lot, collective. So someone can't really say that you didn't give. They'll be lying, okay? So yeah, this is someone who wants to reach out to you because they do know that you were a good friend. And I do see that they're thinking of how good of a friend you were. It could be an earth sign, or a Leo, or it could be a Taurus or a Scorpio. Okay. But yeah, this person, they want closure. Want to reach out to you, and they want to get closure. This is a person that is, let's see, clarify this person here, the Emperor. What's the Emperor energy? What is going on? So this Emperor is inconsistent. First off, they're very controlling. They abuse their power, and they're working amongst others because they want some sort of relationship with you. But the issue is, someone ain't gonna be as consistent as they let on. You know, this is a person that feels like they're nothing without you. You know, that's sad. Clarify more. Yeah, so this person could be depressed. They could be feeling depressed, and it's because you no longer feel stuck with this person. You no longer feel the same about this person. And I feel that they want to still have a give and take here, or maybe want you to give to this situation. Make sure y'all hit the like button, support the channel, please. Tell me more, ancestors. All right, so we got the Star card. Yeah, so someone knows that they want to heal. Someone's sad. They feel like maybe someone's been working on their healing. There is someone who's been trying to work on themselves. Maybe they've not been feeling too confident, or there's been some sadness here. It could be a fire sign, Scorpio, Gemini. Someone who's not doing too well. They're in their head. They heartbroken. Very, very heartbroken. Someone's overthinking about you. Okay. This is a person that is acting like everything is fine, but misses how things used to be with you guys. Looking at what happened, this is a person who is going to be getting there will be justice for what this person has done to you. I feel like someone wanted to sneak you or do something bad to you because you walked away from them. Okay. And just because you walked away does not give someone the right to keep messing with you. So this is a person who's under judgment, and who is working, clarify the Three of Pentacles, working amongst others. When it comes to you, you're very protected with yourself, but there is a group of people that could be having some sort of agenda, being sneaky. It's like people who are trying to figure out how to, they're wanting to bring a earth sign towards you. Okay, they're going to try to bring a earth sign towards you to heal something here, heal an old relationship that used to have. Someone could be taking action pretty soon. They're working on it now with a fire sign woman and a sneaky ass Queen of Swords. This woman is a liar, sneaky, play too damn much. This woman, she ain't gonna have no luck. Okay, so she's a liar. For a grown woman to be a liar and as sneaky as you are, I don't see how you think, first off, you coming up as the Queen of Cups with the Seven of Swords energy. Every time you come in this reading, you come up as a hot ass mess. For you just need to change, throw the whole woman in the garbage. Okay, any woman coming up as a Queen of Cups with the Seven of Swords, you just need to, your whole aura, your whole body, your whole being just needs to be thrown in the garbage. You know what I'm saying? You are trash. You a trash. You trash. Okay? You a trashy woman. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what you are. And for you to be coming up as someone who's just so trashy, you should just be the whole woman should just be thrown in the garbage, because you're trifling. You're a trifling woman. Okay? And you need help. You need mental help, lady. It's really sad that I don't know who this lady is, but every time she is always coming up as the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Swords energy. You a liar, you're sneaky, you're just always doing some shit. You need to be thrown in the garbage. You a woman that needs to be, you're a waste of a woman. Okay? So anyway, it's a group of people that's heartbroken secretively. They're communicating a lot. They're talking. They're just talking about you, collective, acting like they're okay, but they're heartbroken, trying to balance things out in their life, trying to, figure out what to do. They're juggling a lot. I do see that there's justice that will be happening for you in the future. Tell me more. changes, okay? Changes that are going to happen. And I see that whatever people have thrown out to you, collective, when it came to all this conniving energy, someone's just looking at their efforts and they're seeing that everything that they do, their thought pattern and how they think, it never works out for them, okay? So this is a person that's being rejected by their conniving energy. Every plan, every plot, every scheme is always going to backfire. All right. And there will always be exposure. So for people to think that they're going to come playing games with you, collective, they can play, but it always returns, and it returns really, really bad. Okay, because you're protected, and there are people who cannot do you like they want. As a matter of fact, they're uncomfortable because they know that there are consequences every time they F with you. So anyone who continues to bother you, collective, trust me, the thing is, it never works out for these people. You know, make sure y'all hit the like button, support the channel, be a supporter, please. It's a bunch of hating ass hoes that I'm really sick of. Anyway, clarify more, ancestors. Yeah, so yeah, God is definitely putting these people under judgment. There's always going to be justice and judgment when it comes to those who continue to conspire against you, collective. And this is what people are very aware of, okay? So, you know, earlier I asked the question, are people scared to mess with the collective? And I got that it's not that they're scared of you. They're scared. They're more so scared of the consequences. Okay, so when people constantly conspire against you, collective, it always goes back. It's not like people get away with what they do. It's an instant backfire. Okay, so this is why these people are so out of alignment with themselves. They're not happy. They're not happy about their life. They're not happy about their decisions in their life. They're not happy, okay? So these are people that are under judgment, and there will be justice, okay? Because God don't play with you. God do not play with you. And this is what people do know about you, collective. Even when people mess with you, they know that it always is consequences. And this is what the stressful part is. Because the thing is, no, we don't sit down. We definitely fight. You know what I'm saying? Because look at this, collective. These are people who are frightened and not frightened. They're like conflicted. They are in competition with you. They're jealous of you. They're always trying to compete against you. These people in their head, they're like, you know, they don't know how to deal with it. They don't know how to deal with the protection that you have over you. It's giving me like, yeah, we could do it, but there's always consequences when it happens. So people, they play with you, but in the end, they definitely learn that it's always going to be a backfire. Okay, so as much as people may want to play with you, they know that doing it can cause them a lot of issues in their life. It's not going to be funny. So with the Four of Pentacles is someone still trying to hold on to what they want to do to you, collective, but they're definitely blocked off. So as much as these people may want to come for you and you ain't sent for them, they know that it's always consequences. You're going to get to move forward while other people are feeling uncomfortable and unlucky because you know you got good things that are coming in for you, collective. Just continue to be consistent and on your path. Know that God is working with you and watching over you while others are blocked off from you. You're not easily accessible. Your energy is not easily accessible. And I'm going to tell you, if you were ever to deal with anyone from your past, collective, anyone who tried to love bomb you, I want you to stay fully grounded. Maybe it could be a test for you or something. I don't know. But whatever the case is, someone wants you to lose yourself so that they can see how they can find themselves. But someone has never found themselves to have to try to pull energy from you in order for them to feel good. Someone will never be able to be happy. You know, because the thing is, you're protected, you're loved, and you're watched over. So when people do that, it always backfires. Like someone wants to reel you in so that they could, you know, they can like disappear. Someone wants to love bomb you so that you can start running after them. Someone wants you to chase them. But someone's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like someone's really crazy to like even think that you'd be chasing after them. That's crazy. So we got the internal, the divine feminine. All right. So you are very creative at this time. You have a strong intuition. You know how to express yourself. You are God fearing, and it's talking about passivity, but you use that very wisely. Okay. So clarify, the divine femme. All right, so the Two of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Four of Swords, you could be making a decisive decision soon. There's a decision you're going to be making, or this is someone making a decision towards you. Someone's going to be reaching out to you very calmly. They're trying to figure out the right time, okay? So this could be a water sign wanting to reach out. They're working with others to see how they can come together with you. So it's a group of people wanting to heal some things with you, okay? And it's dealing with a water sign man. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio man. Dealing with a group of people. Clarify these Three of Cups. Who are these people, ancestors? Who are these people? It could be an air sign man, a Leo. These are people who have had rude awakenings, and they're like not feeling too happy right now because they know that it's over. They know that it's an ending. And so someone's knowing that they're, because of what you learned, what you grew from, what you understand. First up, what I'm seeing here is like there's lessons that you've learned, okay, which is causing you to not accept all offers. Like you're very aware of that, and someone could be sad about that. Someone could be very angry about that, or this is you who's coming off mean to other people because of how you may see this person, and someone is in their mind, what they're hearing they don't like. Okay, so this is the obsession energy. Could even be jealousy that I'm seeing here. It could be a Queen of Swords woman who's jealous, who's mad, angry, and jealous. She's watching you. Tell me more about her. Very toxic woman. Yep, that's the truth. Yeah, she's toxic. Okay, this is a person from your past. This is a person that sees you as someone who's very beautiful, wise. They see you as protected. They see you as a hard worker. They see you. They just, they're doing some magic on you too. But the issue is this person is shisty. Okay, so they're looking at they're trying to be strategic and how to see how they can come around, but they're not genuine. Someone's not genuine. Tell me more about this person, ancestors. Yeah, so this is a person who's full of drama. It's an air sign woman, very dramatic, a drama starter, always starts chaos. Follows chaos follows them everywhere they go. Constant beat, constant stories. Peace feels boring to them, and you don't have to join them. So this is a person that wants you to be around them, but they're full of drama. Okay, it could be an air sign woman, very nasty acting. She needs to be thrown in the garbage too. All right, so I do see that there could be a catfish that is acting as if they are somebody. Let's clarify the green fish, ancestors. Yeah, this person is stressed out, mad, angry. Um, someone who's feeling angry. Yeah, she needs to be thrown in the garbage too. She's unhealed, unhappy, unbalanced, just a hot ass mess, jealous, negative, drama filled, messy. She could be someone who looks like she's somebody, but really she ain't shit. She needs to be thrown in the garbage too. Sorry, but I'm just so tired of women who act as if they are somebody that they're not. Like you're mean spirited, you're hateful, you're jealous, and you got mental health issues. You always in what, it's nothing wrong with having, it's something wrong with having mental health issues, but it's not it when it conflicts with you being mean spirited and hateful towards others, or when you come for people that ain't coming for you, what I'm seeing here is this is someone who is messing with somebody, constantly messing with someone. You're full of drama. You're full of like drama always follows you. You know you're a drama starter. Like all you do is start shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be in no one's life with that type of energy. So yeah, you may need to be, you know, put away or something because you're toxic. Okay, very toxic. So anyway, yeah, and you're going through some sort of depression. So let me clarify myself because I don't want anyone getting me misconstrued. What I said is there is a woman who's an air sign. She is mean spirited. She's a drama starter. Everywhere she goes, drama follows her. Always starting stuff with people, causing issues, and is someone who starts just causes a lot of issues for people. Like everywhere you go, it's always some damn drama. Yeah, you know, you got mental health issues. I'm not saying that, I'm not speaking badly on people who have mental health issues. What I'm saying is this person here starts stuff with people, causes problems for a lot of people. Okay, this is a person here that picks on people. They're like a bully. So with that said, you know, I don't like people like you. God is telling you to slow down. Like slow down because you're doing too much and you're not happy with yourself. So because you're not happy with yourself, you're not happy when you see other people either doing good or you just messy. You know what I'm saying? You're always starting shit with people, it looks like. So with that said, you definitely need to be thrown somewhere. You know, get away. Get away from people who are trying to evolve. Get away from people who are trying to do better in their life. People like you don't need to be around other people because you are a damn cancer. You know what I'm saying? You the type of person, you like to see people, in order for you to do good in life, you got to see someone else do bad. You're a hateful being. So yeah, you do need to be thrown in the garbage. You know what I'm saying? You're a waste of a woman. Go away. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, with that said, I see others that are very confident here. Clarify more. I see confident people and people who are trying to heal through a lot of toxic thinking. You know, these are people who could feel excuse me, these are people who could feel a little unfulfilled. You know, someone could feel not as confident as they would like to be. And this devil energy here is someone who has like a lot of negative thoughts and they're trying to heal through their thoughts. It could be a Aries or a Leo, or it could be a Sagittarius woman, or it could be a Pisces or a Cancer or an Aquarius. I'm getting more heavy Sagittarius, but whoever you are, you feel burdened right now, and you feel what's this? You're still amped about life. You know, you could be an air sign man. But I do see it's a lot of heartbreak here in a relationship with an air sign and a air sign man and an air sign woman. These are two people that like to be in control. I do see that you are getting through. Why is someone wants to speak to you? Hold on, clarify this, ancestors. The air sign man and air sign woman. What is that about? So this Queen of Pentacles, a earth sign woman, has a nasty attitude, and it's because she has played on the minds of people. She likes to play a lot of mind games. Okay, she likes to play behind the scenes and the screens. It's a person who constantly tries to figure out how to get their way by playing on someone's emotion. It's a person who's not emotionally mature. Tell me more about her. This is a person who could be stressing a whole lot and is afraid to allow certain chaotic moments to like happen. You know, someone doesn't like change, and so they're overly stressing. Someone is stressing a whole lot, stressing about, could be stressing about court. There could be court issues that could be happening for this person. They're trying to stay strong or happy. You know, this is a person that is trying to make better decisions. You know, they feel like things in their past, they're feeling restricted from what used to be. You know, this is a person who is stressing about a community that they could be a part of with an air sign man and an air sign woman. This is a person who feels as if things were better back then than they are now. And so they know that there is a cycle that has closed. And with the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands and the Ten of Swords, it's someone who may have caused a lot of these cycles to close the way that they have. You know, this is a person who may have complained a whole lot about you, collective, or just fought you all the way. Okay, and feels as now like they feel like they betrayed themselves. They're thinking about how much they had caused a lot of issues that were not necessarily um justified. You know, this is someone who has caused conflict when there never had to be, because there was love is what I'm seeing here. And so someone feels if they kind of messed up their bread and butter, or whatever you, however you say that, someone feels as if, you know, things are just not the same, and they're stressing about the community they could be a part of. They want to come out of this community. They don't like being a part of something that causes them constant stress each and every day. Someone feels as if they had it better before then. Okay, so tell me more about this the divine femme. Tell me more about the divine femme. So yeah, divine femme, you are very protective of your energy, and I do see that you may feel restricted in some way, but you know, you do have supporters here. You could be a Scorpio woman, or a Libra, or you could be a Pisces. Whoever you are, you do have support around you, and there is victory that you will have. Okay, I do see that maybe you could be uncomfortable with the people that you are around. These are people that you want to like close off your energy to. You're saving a lot. You're saving your money, or this is spirit telling you to save your money. Be careful of this air sign man who's manipulative. This is a person that wants to give you a chance, or wants to come around, but they're manipulative. They're a liar. Okay, maybe this is a person that you're dealing with or you're working with as a team, and they're being manipulative. They're not telling you everything. So I do feel like you're not listening, or you're rejecting this person. Tell me more. Yeah, so someone's telling you like, oh, you could do this, and you could be this, and you could be that. Someone may be telling you how toxic you have to be in order to like gain or get what you want. Yeah, this is you maybe signing a contract. Be careful. There's someone you gotta sleep with. This gonna make you feel uncomfortable. You know, someone gonna tell you the truth. Spirit is reminding you of who you are. Spirit is like, you're a divine being. You should not be around these men. These men are toxic and could have a STD or something. Whatever the case is, these are men who are liars. Okay, but one of the men, they're gonna be honest with you. This is someone who's watching you, or could be communicating with you. They're gonna try to keep it real with you. Then I do see you're protected, you're loved, and you're fully in control of yourself. So I don't think that what these people say to you is going to matter. You're strong enough to move forward. You know, God is giving you the opportunity to move forward, not with this decision though. So be careful about someone coming to you talking about some money. Okay, they're possibly looking at you and seeing how beautiful you are. It could hurt you. Okay, so whatever choice this is, you gonna have a choice to make in the future. Make sure that you're choosing wisely, because there are people who want you to be around them or want you to be what they are. And in order for that to happen, you may have to lower yourself in order to be in that. But God is like, I need you to stay balanced. I need you to stay on this side of the spectrum, this side. Like, God is not wanting you to lower yourself to be a part of something that someone's not going to be honest with you about. You got one person that will be honest, the other person not. They're being manipulative and slick. But the other person seems like they may want to be intimate with you. So be careful of who you're being intimate with, because some of these people, they're not really what they are cracked up to be. And from the looks of it, you're coming out as a whole empress. So it wouldn't make no sense for you to be dealing with people that are not healed like that. God is telling you to know your worth. They don't care how much. God don't care about how much money it is. If it's not in alignment with your true calling, with you being in alignment with God, it ain't gonna work. Someone's plotting on you. They want to be intimate with you. Okay, this is a person that's trying to make up their mind. They could be communicating with a fire sign woman on how to do this. Tell me more. Yeah, there it's an earth sign and a fire sign woman trying to figure out how, and a water sign, a group of people all talking. Okay, earth sign, these people, they're like very toxic. Tell me more. They're not going to be able to get to you though. Okay, but someone's trying to like figure out how to be intimate with you. They're all gonna be hurt because it's not gonna happen. Be careful of who you being intimate with, because someone could have like secrets. I'm also seeing here that God is protecting you. Your angels are protecting you. So if anyone's trying to like sleep with you or something, I just don't see it happening. I see it backfiring. So you may want to like be careful of who you're sleeping with. It's not a good thing to be just out here, because too many diseases and it just ain't good. Okay, God is telling you that you're good right now. Like, you don't like pause it for a minute. God is like, you're like on the bench right now. You're sitting down. God don't want you to be out here being intimate with anyone right now. God is like, make the right decision. You're fully aware you're winning right now. So for you to lay down with someone who ain't gonna have your best interest would be crazy. Okay, so yeah, Spirit is like, you got to put your boundaries up. You already know the truth. Okay, and so it could be a fire sign trying to be intimate with you. That idea is already closed before it started, child. And someone's aggravated by you. They're mad because they're not gonna get their way. Someone crazy. Yeah, so Spirit is like, just move on. Move on. Someone needs to move on. Stop thinking about it, even if this is an opportunity. Okay, so with the Hierophant in the tower, is someone there, even though they know that they need to listen, they're still trying to digest it. Like, this is a person that don't want to digest it. They're like trying to act like they're okay about the message, but deep down it's stressing them out because someone really wants to sleep with you. Okay, so, and they're talking to a bunch of people about this. Okay, they're talking to a bunch of people because the only goal is to betray you in this situation here. Okay, someone wants to make you feel like they feel, and then they want to close out the cycle to make you look stupid. Okay, someone definitely want to make you look stupid, collective, and they finding it difficult to do. So what, like I told you, maybe someone wants to like say, oh, can we go to the movies, or can we go out to eat? And then y'all go out to eat, and y'all, let's just say this person like, can you come over my house, or whatever the case is. Say no. Okay, do not be caught alone with this person. Spirit is like, you are the star. You are someone who's healed, has risen. You've done so much healing, and you've developed so well, and to like deal with someone who only is offering you a little penny ante. It would be crazy. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna mess up your whole foundation. Someone's gonna throw you back, okay? Mess up your pH balance and everything. You know, they want to give you an offer though, so you're gonna have to choose wisely, because you're coming up as a whole empress. You could be a mother, whatever the case is. You're gonna have to be very decisive when it comes to certain decisions like that, because you can't just be sleeping with anybody, collective. Be careful, okay? Because the issue is someone doesn't like how free you are. It makes them feel uncomfortable. They feel so mad because someone wants to trap you, or, you know, even let's just say someone may have a STD, they want to give it to you. So, you know, people be so mean out here. You know, these are the type of people that need to be thrown in the garbage, okay? Just thrown right in the garbage. Like, you're a piece of garbage. You know what I'm saying? You're a garbage piece of shit. Like, you need to just be thrown away. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a person that wants to betray you any way they know how. And that's not cool. So please protect yourself, please, because that's definitely the plan. Secretly, someone's plotting on you to sleep with you, and they wanna make you feel low, like they feel. Okay? And in order for them to do it, they got to get you alone. And spirit is like, don't be caught alone. Don't be alone with this person. Spirit's like, continue to work on yourself, continue to be independent, because it's like someone wants to leave you in a cold. They want to connect with you just to leave you in the cold. They want to do you real wrong. Okay, so this is a fake love. Someone's not going to be loyal to you. Tell me more about this energy, ancestors, please. Yeah, so we got green flag. See, the issue is someone, they're going to be wearing a mask. Spirit's like, you know, you may seem like the safe space. You're the one that's the safe space. You're the one that could be trusted. But this person, they're like wearing a false mask. Okay? So be careful dealing with this person. Spirit wants you to have boundaries. So, it's a green flag because it's about what you bring. Clarify the Two of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. So we got the Justice card. So I'm also seeing here that someone wants to rekindle. Someone does want to rekindle a relationship with you, and they're trying to do it. They want to really heal something with you. Will it work out, ancestors? Will this work out? Will it work out? Nope. The issue is, Spirit is like, you have to have boundaries during this time. I just see you rejecting it. So someone thinks of you as somebody that gives the whole table. You know, you give a whole lot, collective, and you also have protection around you, which is what someone is lacking. So, with that said, what you bring a lot. You bring a lot. This is what people want. You're covering, okay? So be careful who you giving it to. All right? But someone definitely wants to be around you. They're sad. This is someone who's very sad. Could be an air sign man, or a Taurus, or a Aries. Tell me more about this. It could be a Cancer. This someone who's sad. They're sad because why? They're sad about your strength. They're sad because they've been trying to manifest you. They've been trying to heal things with you. They want to strengthen a relationship. This person could be dealing with an earth sign woman or a Leo. It's an air sign dealing with an earth sign or a Leo, or this could be a Taurus, or it could just be some air sign and a Leo woman or earth sign woman, or it could be a Gemini woman who's in a relationship. Tell me more. Someone has withdrawn their energy. They don't want to be around this person like that because they find them to be sneaky. This is a person that sees them as sneaky. They see them as someone who lies a lot, okay? This is a person who's quick with their words. They don't like how this person is, how this person like communicates. They have to like protect their energy and heal from this person. They have to have boundaries, or they're very defensive around this person, which is causing them to shut out a past person. Someone could be hurt because of that. So yeah, someone is in their heads, racing about how things have changed between this relationship. They're not happy how swiftly someone shut something out. Okay, this is a person who's feeling uncomfortable. Someone don't know how to take rejection. Someone feels overwhelmed about someone else rejecting them. They don't like how they feel. Someone feels really, really sad about a air sign, or this could be whoever this is. Someone feels rejected, and they're not happy about that. Someone has to learn someone has to first off learn that you were never someone else's. I don't know, like someone feels as if they own somebody or something like that, or someone feels like someone owes them, or that's not the case. Someone's heartbroken over a relationship. Someone really needs to learn how to balance their energy. Someone's been taught the wrong way about love. Someone spent too much time putting energy in someone else that they forgot how to love themselves. And so now they don't know how to like in things. They're insecure, and they know that what they put out only caused them to lose. So this is a person that thought that they were winning at one point, and now they're realizing that all their efforts have only backfired. The thing is, when you don't love yourself, you only get back what you deserve. And what someone deserves is to feel as if something has been taken from them, because in order for them to be filled up, they have to learn that whatever has been taken is what they should be giving themselves. So if someone feels rejected, they should release rejection and learn how to put that love back into themselves. Someone learned how to love backwards. Someone's loving backwards, okay? Someone feels like tell me more. What is this? So this is family that feels left out too. Family that feels like they've lost a whole lot financially, or this could be God protecting your financial gain, your award, And I just see you coming in as someone who's stable, and there could be people who are desiring a redo with you. This could be your family who's still holding on to the opportunity to make things work with you. And this fire sign, he has a nasty attitude. He has a issue, because the thing is, this person, they don't like you, but they want to be in your life. They're coming in as someone who's very feisty, like they have a nasty attitude, someone who absorbs conflict all the time, someone who likes to be in control. If things aren't going their way, they get mad, okay? This is a person who wants to love bomb you and leave you alone. This is a person that wants to love bomb you and ghost you. This is their whole goal. You know what I'm saying? They like, well, if I'm not able to do it, then I want someone else to do it. Like, this person is trifling. All right? So with that said, collective, protect yourself, because someone wants to like make you feel this small. Okay? Someone wants to make you feel real low because they're low. Someone don't love themselves, so they don't want you to love yourself. But I want you to keep loving yourself, all right? Sweet words, hidden sting, avoiding the real issue. too good to be true. Read between the lines. So this is a person that wants to play on your emotions, okay? Be careful of what you're accepting, because there are fake friends, people that want to come around, they're nasty acting. These friends need to be thrown in the garbage too, because they don't know how to be friends. You know, these are people who are fake. They talk about you, lie on you. You know, they'll do anything to be next to you just to play you, collective. Spirit is telling you to make sure that you are investing in yourself, loving yourself, and putting that attention all in yourself, because someone's mad. They don't even want to shut the cycle off. They don't want to close the cycle, but they want to be in your, they don't like you. They want to be in your face. They want to watch you. They want to, control things around you. If they're not doing good, they don't want you doing good. If they're doing good, they don't want you to do good. Like, these are people that need to be thrown right in the garbage. Like, you don't even deserve to exist on this earth, because you are someone who, you know, you'll never be happy. You know what I'm saying? You're not a happy person. You're unapproachable and you're hateful. You know, for you to want other people to do bad because you're doing bad, you just ain't gonna have no luck. Okay? So with that said, um this is a person who's got an attitude. You know, they're talking a lot about you. Very disturbing energy. This man here who's depressed, unfulfilled, unhappy, and feeling blocked off, they're not happy. You know, someone feels like they're losing the control, because things are moving too fast. When it comes to you, collective, things are moving real fast for you. Make sure y'all hit the like button, support the channel. Of course, there always gonna be a damn hater that's mad about what I'm saying, because you're not happy with your life, so you want someone else to be miserable. Like, you just need to be thrown right in the garbage too. You know what I'm saying? Some of these people be a waste of a person. You're gonna have, these are people that's gonna have no luck, collective, because of what they done to you. You know, they made you lose things that are important to you, plotted on your life. Trust and believe me, it ain't gonna work out for these damn people. So what I'm seeing here is people constantly trying to come for you. You know, people are mad because you don't sweat the small stuff, collective. You know, this is what you get on people nerve, okay? Because these are people that they can't follow. These are people you're going to get justice from, because they're drama filled. They're always starting drama. They're continuous with it. It's an earth sign woman who refuses to follow the rules or something like that. Clarify more. What's this? Clarify the 5 months. Yeah, it's a earth sign woman and a water sign man. People who are stressing about the truth. It's a lot of conflict, a lot of lies being told. Clarify this 7 of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, they're gonna be exposed. Okay, you're gonna be healing through these people being exposed for their lies. It's a lot of lying going on, child. All right, so there are people who, want to have a real connection, but I just, because of what's happening at this time, you could be someone who's very protective of your energy and hesitant to deal with people, because you just don't know where they're coming from, so just be careful, collective. Protect yourself, because there are people who are mentally ill and need to be just thrown right in the damn garbage because of how evil, wicked, and hateful they are. These are people that don't stand a chance when it comes to you and them being in your life. You, because you don't think like them, collective, it's hard for you to really understand how these people think. So the only thing I could say is, like, if you can't use it, throw the shit in the garbage. These are people that really need to be thrown in the garbage. They just do. They're a waste of space, a waste of a person. It's sad to see, like, some very beautiful women be just a waste of a woman. Like, some women be so good looking but so hateful. You know what I'm saying? And there be some men who are sexy as heck. They look good, but as soon as they open their damn mouths, it's just like, oh my God, what? Like, get the hell on. You know what I'm saying? Because some of these men out here, oh my God. So, someone asked me if I'm gay. No, I'm not gay. I am very straight. Unfortunately, I'm trying to find a man who got integrity, but baby, the way the world's set up nowadays, baby, I don't know. I don't know if there's a such thing as a man with integrity. I like a man with integrity, not a man who lies every second they get, every chance they get. No. All right. A man who has their own mind and is not led by a damn master. So no, I'm not I'm not gay, but what I do see is men who lie too much, who are very sneaky, conniving, shisty, hateful. You know, I don't get down with them type of men. All right. Are there any righteous men in alive? Where you at? Cause I wouldn't mind, you know what I'm saying, giving you a cup of my love. I'm only looking for the righteous man, cause anything else I don't want. Anyway, so we got empath, understanding others, highly positive, seeing the good in everyone, gifted, introverted, compassion, understanding, strong, intuition, problem solving, empath, self denial, and give and take. So tell me about empath ancestors. All right, so I got somebody who it's a fire sign who's heartbroken, who's shocked, heartbroken, and in this devil energy, you know, someone who's like mad or still obsessed or attached to a past situation. Someone who's watching you got mental health issues. They know they need to close out this cycle. This is somebody who wants to reach out to you, but they have no choice but to shut the cycle out. It would be best for this person to stop watching you. You know, just to wean their energy off of you or your energy off of them. It will be the best thing for this person would be to stop watching you completely. This is the only way they'll be able to like get get you out of their system. But someone constantly is trying to be strategic with a bunch of hateful ass people that need to be thrown in the garbage, a bunch of waste of space people, wasted space people. Tell me more about these people, ancestors. Yeah, these people, they're wanting to come out the cold with you. They're thinking about you a lot. It's a earth sign woman still holding on to you, still trying to hold on to control. Tell me more about this person. A queen of cups. All these people working together, and this fire sign, this earth sign woman, she's toxic. Very toxic. Tell me more. She's acting like everything's fine, but she's sneaky. Okay? So these are people who need to close out a cycle. They're toxic. It's a bunch of people. These are people that are in your family who have mental health issues, who could be sadly mistaken that you're gonna deal with them. You know, they're stressing and they're sad, okay? But these are very people that been lying on you, scheming, causing a lot of stagnation in your life, collective. Um, they're like mad. They're going through a lot of issues, okay? And I'm, the thing is, I'm not, to have issues with your mental health is a difficult thing, but when there's someone who is like bullying you because they're going through what they're going through, that's unfair. Someone should be seeking assistance when it comes to what they're going through, so I have empathy for those who struggle, mentally, but when there's someone who's messing with the collective, those who mind their business, those who are not doing nothing to nobody, then that's an issue. When there are constantly people who are causing like betrayal and deceit in your life, people who watch you just so they can see you fall, that's a huge difference, you know. But I'm not speaking to those who really are out here suffering. These people are suffering too, but the others, you know, when you're one who minds your business and you have issues with your mind because of what people have done to you, you know, I have empathy for you, but not for these type of people. These people here are the ones that cause people like me and the collective to go through a lot of issues with our mind, you know. So if you're one who is struggling mentally, then we could talk about that. But when I say throw the whole person in the garbage, I'm talking about the people who cause the pain for others, who cause for others who are innocent to have issues with their mind or have issues, you know, when it comes to like delays in their life when they're supposed to be a lot further off than where they are. You know, if you've had issues with your home being vandalized, your kids being taken, smear campaigns, you know, people lying on you and your name, that's a different story. But for others who are the ones who cause the pain and sit here acting as if, you know, they're, you know, I don't know, like these are the people that I'm talking about, the ones who constantly cause issues for people like the collective, you know. Right. So when you know, people like us, you know, collective, I empathize for, okay? So, you know, never think that I'm speaking about people like us, okay? We have definitely gone through an awakening. You're right about that. May Maybelline Montreal. Um, yeah, there are people who, you know, may suffer because of others who have caused issues in their life, you know. So I send each and every one of you who have gone through pain because of wicked people who are jealous, hateful, or don't want to see you, you know, become your best self. Let's give a word to those who are struggling health wise. But before I do that, let me just clarify this card here. Spirit, clarify this empath card. So yeah, there's someone who went through a whole lot. You know, you went through a lot, but you're getting through what you've gone through. Tell me more. So yeah, there will be justice. You know, you could be a water sign man or a woman. Either way, you know, I do see that there will be balance in your life. You know, I do see you making choices to be happy, for you choosing yourself. You know, I see that happiness is definitely what you're looking for, and you will gain. Spirit is telling you to use your creativity. Maybe you manifest, whatever the case is. Spirit is like, do more work on happiness, like do a lot of happiness work, okay? Because you're gonna see um expansion coming for you, things getting better for you. Also, Spirit is telling you to buy a white dress, okay? So um if you are a woman and you're a water sign, buy you a white dress. Wear a white dress. Okay. Maybe after you take a spiritual bath or shower, whatever the case is, I see, you know, you're gonna be good, even though you may feel like you're not where you need to be. God is telling you you're gonna be just fine. All right. So Spirit is saying you got the strength to get through what you're going through. You are very protected, and God is giving you downloads, okay? So maybe you have been experiencing more time outside, or spirit is like, go outside with a white dress on and like go like barefoot, because you could have like a dog or some sort of animal that you use that may um I don't know if you had a animal or something, or maybe this is a spiritual pet or something. It could have been like a big dog. Whatever the case is, you have a spirit animal that is around you, or this is an ancestor with a big dog that's around you that wants you to go outside with white on. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting that, but spirit is like, this is how you're going to gain the strength or like control over your mind. Like, they want you to wear white, they want you to go outside, and they want you to walk barefoot outside. Okay, maybe around like grass or something. um yeah, so that's what I'm getting for some of you. And then I got an air sign man who is doing magic and noticing that the magic that they're doing is only causing them to have mental health issues. I'm seeing here that you're messing up your life by constantly doing magic with a fire sign woman, or this could be you using, you're trying to be confident and clear on what you're doing, but the issue is every time you do magic on somebody, it always returns to you. So spirit is like, you keep doing it, you're going to cause a huge issue for yourself, where it could be something, some sort of magic that you've done to somebody to cause like a backfire. It's going to hit you so hard. Okay, I don't know what you did or what you're doing, but whatever this magic is that you're doing, you're going to mess up your whole life. Okay, it's going to depress you. Okay, spirit is telling you to choose wisely in your magic, because whatever you're doing behind the scenes and the screens, you're going to cause a huge backfire, and it ain't going to be good for you. So spirit is telling you that you really need to work alone, work by yourself, because it's going to cause you so much pain for what you've done. It's going to blow up, because the person that you're doing magic on is only going to like get better, like, so you could be doing magic on somebody, definitely doing magic. Okay, you're trying to cause issues for their finances, for their independence. This is going to backfire. All right, yeah, definitely doing like chaos magic on somebody, it ain't gonna work out for you. Still trying to hold on to, it's going to make you bitter. Okay, you could be a earth sign woman, a Virgo, Sagittarius, whoever you are. Spirit is telling you that you really need to learn from what you're doing, because you're caught, you're just continuously doing it with a group of people, and it's going to cause you to be real hurt. Okay, so spirit is telling you to free yourself from the magic that you're doing. All right, spirit is also asking that you learn to be empathetic towards others and their feelings, their emotions. Learn to love and stop being so hateful, because it ain't working for you on that end. Being a hateful being and doing the magic that you're doing, like you're literally trying to mess up someone's life. You're causing a disservice to yourself. It's going to make you go through the very things that you wanted for that person is going to be happening to you. Okay, so spirit is telling you to look out for the signs, because there's something that you've been doing repetitively, and whatever you've been doing repetitively, it's going to backfire. You're going to regret it. Okay, so this is just a fair warning to tell you to stop doing what you're doing. Okay, it's not going to work out for you. So we got confirmation, signs, morals, divine message, clues, speaking in codes, proof, receipts, personal warning, body language. Okay, synchronies, flags, omens. Let's see. Ancestors, tell me why we have the signs card. Um, it's because somebody is not getting the lesson. Someone is refusing to get it. Someone's trying to figure out how to heal a cycle with somebody, and while they're doing it, they're hurting. They're hurting. They're like real sad. Okay, so you could be doing magic on a mother or somebody, trying to figure out how to see if it's gonna work. Spirit is telling you to read the signs. So you got the Ace of Cups. Clarify this. So yeah, someone's constantly doing it to get another offer, but it always ends up with someone heartbroken. So Spirit is telling you to read, like, look out for the signs. All right, the signs are confirmation. So they're saying if you've been working on something or somebody for a long time and they haven't come around yet, maybe it's time for you to walk away. Okay, because it's over. All right, so you're doing magic constantly. You're trying to fight for something that no longer exists in your life, in your reality. You know, this is never going to come back how you may want it to. You could be a fire sign, you could be an Aquarius, whoever you are, you're consistently doing magic on somebody, and it's never going to be how you want. All right, so it could be you, a earth sign, y'all trying to manifest friendship. What are they doing? What's the turnout? Okay, so y'all trying to heal a relationship. It's just not gonna work. It's gonna backfire. Okay, so tell me more. It's gonna cause you a lot of pain. All right, so this is like what you're looking for, financial stability or something here. God is protecting this. You know, God said, you know, even though you think there's options, God is closing out the cycle completely. So it's giving me that someone don't understand the word no. All right, someone needs to either be, you know, told no completely, or maybe you just need to be thrown in the garbage too, because you know, you hard-headed. You know, God is saying no, so you're wanting to still hold on to somebody that is clearly telling you no. The word no, like, do you understand no? You still trying to hold on to somebody. God is saying no. Like, you don't even want to accept it. You want to reject the lesson. You want to still keep moving shisty, you know. And the issue is, every time you do, earth sign man is returning back to you. Yeah, you're still trying to control things with a group of people behind the scenes, with an earth sign woman. It's trying to smooth things out, trying to heal things, but the issue is the person is walking away and withdrawing from from you. Okay, so it's giving me that someone could be doing like empathy magic on you, trying to get you to get in your feelings, to make you feel away. Spirit is telling you to look out for the signs. Can't you see that someone is clearly moving on, or wanting to be let go of? Yeah, someone still hasn't let go of a friendship. They still trying to figure out how to hold on to something. I know if I seen specific people from my past, I just walk like right past them, like I don't have nothing to say. You know, it ain't gonna be, it ain't ever gonna be like me running up and hugging you. You know, it just will never be that. You know, you don't deserve that. I possibly wouldn't even give you a high and by. You know, so I know for me and the collective, we're not it's just never gonna be what you think it's gonna be. So anyway, we got the number 29. So this is playing the game, willpower, motivation, courage, fitness, goals, routine, self-confidence, um, fitness, routine. Let's see. Clarify this, ancestry. Yeah, so a fire sign wants a new chance with you. They're gonna play a game though. It's not serious, okay? This is a person who wants to like slowly come to you just so they can walk away and someone wants to get their lick back, okay? But with the Ace of Wands, someone not able to do it. Okay, they're gonna be coming acting real childish. They're not going to they're not going to give you what you deserve, okay? So the issue is there are people who want to just see you in a sad energy. All right, people don't want to see you happy. I do see maybe this is family who want to have another chance with you. But this ex, I don't see it happening. All right, it's a group of people who are moving hurt. They're hurt. They're feeling stuck with where they're a part of. And, they got this devil energy on them. These are people who don't know how to let well enough alone. They don't know how to leave well enough alone, okay? So there are people who are struggling to let go. And they're willing to play a game. This is a person who plays mind games or like wants to win at all costs, okay? This is a person who is still trying to figure out how to do it with the Tower card in reversal. Be careful who you giving your love to. I just heard who you loving, who you want to be blank, okay? So you must be used to me sweating you. All that something. I'm loving you tonight. Let's see what lyrics say. Cause this is the song that comes to mind. Let's see what the songs say. Now we gotta go help. Let's see why this song comes up. I like that. You like that? There's another one. And another one. Yeah, someone watching you, they want to come around because they want to give you some loving. There's another one. And another one. Some say the X make the sex spectacular. Make me lick it from your neck to your back to your shivering. I can't make this up, guys. I know exactly what I'm talking about. All right. Somebody wants to. I'm telling you. Somebody wants to love on you, but they want to love you and leave you. Okay? This a person, they want to get in your heartstrings. They want to make you feel a way so you can be like, oh, I remember that, and leave you hanging like you're nothing. You know what I'm saying? Someone feel like you too confident. Someone feels like, oh, you think you're too full of yourself, and people want to see you hurt, collective. Make sure that you reject this person because they're no good, okay? They're a player and they want to play mind games with you. Coming up as the King of Wands energy, someone who's very toxic, someone who wants to love you tonight and leave you. Love you and leave you. Love you and leave you alone, okay? This is a very person that wants to give you a small offer. Spirit is telling you that it is not time for you to be out here being intimate with nobody. Someone wants to definitely play a game with you. All right? Definitely want to play some sort of game. This is not the time to get misled by anybody. You're going to mess up what everything that God has stored, like God has restored you, and for you to like God is saying, no, this is a danger zone. Okay. So please protect your energy. Do not just, you know what I'm saying? Like, stay away from this person. Stay away. Because the issue is, you come with a whole lot. You bring a whole lot. But this person don't. All they're bringing is their stick and their ego. Okay? They want to rush through. They want to say whatever they want to say because you coming with all this, and they feel like they can get a refill on your energy. Someone wants to love you and leave you. So the lyric says clearly, it says here, it's, and then first off, it starts off and another one and another one. Do you know what that means? That's like a different person each and every time. And another one and another one. And then it says, you must be used to me spending all the sweet winning and sweet whining and dining. I'm loving you tonight. But you know, they use the other word. So, and then it says, some say the X makes the sex spectacular. Make me, you know what, from the neck to your back, then you shivering tongues delivering chills up and down the spine. Skip the wine and the candlelight. No crystal tonight. If it's okay, we gon', you know what? Deja vu, the blunt sparked fingers in the child. This person want to get up in them underwear. They want to get up in them jeans, and they want to make you feel real bad at the end. Okay, this is gonna be a one night, one fling. It ain't never gonna be an opportunity for you guys to be how you may want a particular connection, collective. You ain't gonna be happy. You gonna be very depressed after dealing with this person. Be careful. Yeah, because someone's coming up as the King of Wands. King of Wands is someone who's very sexual. They're in and out. You know, there's a person who wants to figure out how to make a choice. The Death card is here. This is someone who wants to come in and leave you alone. Leave you, love you and leave you. Okay? This is what they do with many women. They want to leave you right in the cold. You'll be looking just like this after. All right. So you better be careful about what you're choosing. Spirit is like, is it worth it? Is it worth it to lose yourself dealing with someone who don't love their self? Anyone who want to hit it and quit it, they don't love their self. They don't respect their body. They don't respect their mind. But what they do is they come in and out so they can fill themselves up with your love. Like, they don't have no love to give, but they want to fill themselves up using you. And that's just not about to happen, okay? The devil is a lie. Definitely someone who wants to, like, have a one night stand. This a person, you see this? This is like a not a what they say? Not a long time, but a short time or something. Whatever it is, this is like someone coming in to be intimate. Like they're a knight, someone who's coming in as a knight who sleeps with multiple people, another one and another one. This is what they do. This is how they live their life. They have a small brain, okay? So they're connected to a group of people that could even be talking about this or plotting this. Okay, so this is a group of people that need to be thrown in the garbage too. These are people that only think about how they can hurt you emotionally because they're hurt. Because hurt people that hurt people are really the ones broken and hurt. Okay, so yeah, with the Ace of Cups is, you know, the offer, you're walking away from it. You don't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? You deserve more. And if someone is wanting to win at all costs to get you up in your emotions to make you feel away, the devil is a lie. You're not about to be doing what they want. No, hell no. Someone wants to put you in a 3 of swords. They want to make you feel real low. They like, oh, you're too much on your high horse. You love yourself too much. God is giving you justice and victory to keep moving. All right? Don't deal with this person. They're gonna stop you and block you off your path. The devil is saying no. And this fire sign man, he's so angry with you. I don't know who this person is, someone who's in position, authority, whatever energy they're putting out towards you, they're going to be going through a lot, okay? So this man needs to be thrown in the garbage too. His trifling ass. Just the way you think, you just need to be thrown in the garbage. For you to even come up as someone who represents the emperor, but you sitting here plotting and planning on someone to like come in their life to F them and leave them, you're trifling, okay? So what I'm seeing here is like spirit is telling you to balance your energy, your emotions, and make sure that you're not giving in to this child play type of energy. Because someone's thinking real childish and real negative, real nasty. They got plans for you, and the plans they got is to hurt your feelings. But I feel like you may have went through something like that, collective, which is why you recognize the issue, or this energy here, collective. Don't let no one use your body. You're not a damn dumpster. You're not about to sit here and be intimate with somebody who is gonna play you the next day. That's some trifling ass shit. You know what I'm saying? People ought to be ashamed of themselves. You're not gonna have no luck. You know what I'm saying? These people, they got mental health issues thinking the way that they think. Yeah, it's hard to trust people out here nowadays because some people don't have the best intentions. They move real shisty. It don't make no damn sense. So anyway, spirit is telling you to just, stay strong in who you are, because someone's definitely plotting on you, collective, to make you feel the emotion that they feel, because they're unhappy, because they're unsatisfied with life, because things aren't going their way. And what the case is, collective. These are people that are not happy with their choices in their life. They're not happy with, the decisions they made. That has absolutely nothing to do with you. But these are people who want to plot and plan on you so you could feel and look like them, okay? Secretively. They want to do that. Then you got someone who wants to actually heal. But the thing is, people from your past, they're not emotionally stable, collective. Someone wants to... The issue is, like, it's just, it may seem fun for a minute, but someone's not coming in honest. They're a liar, okay? And they're working with people that they know. So it's just, you're going to have to really, really think about this. Be careful who you're dealing with, because some of these men, they not right, collective. And, I hate to see women like us get played. When I think of divine women, I'm remembering the girl from Ink. What's Black Ink? What was her name? Hold on. Was it Black Ink? So we have Duchess from Black Ink. I like Duchess. I liked Kitty. I like Kitty from Black Ink. These were the women that were like really like divine femmes. But what I noticed throughout the season is some of the women who represented themselves as divine femmes, they became real angry. You know what I'm saying? They became real angry, and it was because of men who would cause issues for these women. You know what I'm saying? Like it be women that are like really divine, or they could be walking in a divine light, but sometimes not. I'm not speaking about Kitty or Duchess. What I'm saying is there are women who don't know their worth, but have the energy and the essence of a divine being. And because they may not know that at the time, there are people who could play on that. And that there are men who can act like, oh, you ain't shit, or you ain't nothing. They could fling you to the side like you're nothing. Play with your mind. And the thing is, you're a whole divine being. That's what I don't like. Men who like downplay women who actually have like self-value, or who may not know their worth, but it is something about them that is different, that stands out. And maybe a lot of the women, they don't know what that is. And it's because they've not done, possibly not done enough work on themselves to understand who they are. But divine women, you know, it'd be like the men try to play us or put us to the side like we nothing. And it's just like, no, you're not going to do that to the collective. That ain't going to happen. But yeah, it's always a man that's hurt. That first off, want to say the woman hurt. So we got drunk text. Someone could be texting you while they're drunk. But it's always, it's just, you know, it's just always like a man who wants to pull or make a woman not feel like she's who she is. You know, I feel like if a man has to do all that, a man, usually they don't like women. They hate women. You know, or it just be like women who should know their worth, who just do horrible things to their body and to their self, and they don't recognize it until they get older. You know, now is the time to recognize who you are, because it could be men who could suck the life out of women. You know, I've seen it, and it's so bad to see a woman who, you know, if they were to like really do the work on themselves, if they were to just leave that man behind, they would be a lot happier. You know, when I think of women like, I'm going to tell y'all, should I even say the name, Spirit? Because I don't want to, like, let me see. Spirit, should I say the names of these two women? Is it okay? Okay, Spirit is saying to keep it a secret. So I'm going to just say, like, let's just say it's women who may have dated the same man. But the issue is, if the man is not, first off, if the man is not saying anything about it, right? But they got two women who like trying to say, well, you know, I'm better, I'm better. Like, let's just say someone did that to me. Would I contact a woman? I just would not be going back and forth. I'd be like, you know what? I would rather go out and have a date, like a dinner date with the woman, and, you know, we chill and we laugh it off, because it be the man that be making the women look bad, because the man, the guy doesn't do nothing. He just allows the two women to look bad by fighting over him, and maybe one not really fighting over him like that, but the man will make you look so bad. It's just like, I don't know, like, and it be the, like, if you see the men that some of these I ain't gonna lie to you, collective. I'm not gonna like some of these men who these women be fighting over. I be like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? If I were you, I would go call old girl and I'd be like, let's go shopping. Let's go out to eat. Let's make this nigga look stupid, because obviously he trying to put the two women against each other. Like, this little puny old man. He not even cute. Like, y'all, you two got successful careers. Like, you both are successful. You both are beautiful women. You know, it should not be no competition with you two. You could gain a whole friend. Like, I would never, like, this guy is not even worth it. You know, first off, you are the both of you are the reasons why your career, you know, you both got successful careers. You both are doing good successfully. So why would you even allow this person in the middle to like come between your career or just anything? You know, it just, to me, it's just, it sounds crazy. Like, this person eating off of both of y'all is what it seems. It's just, somebody who's trying to act like they're all that and they're not. Like, the reason why this person look as good as they do is because of the two women. But if they were to remove their energy, this man wouldn't be shit without the two women. He only looked good because of how the women have made him look. But if they were to like remove themselves and say F that nigga, and they both be cool and they both go shopping, we could really get a clap. Like, yes, you know what I'm saying? Like, when is it gonna be a time for women to actually come together and make the man look stupid? It's like nowadays we making the women look so bad. And it be like the men that they be arguing over. It's like you would never ever get that out of me. Like, I would never, because even with some of the guys that I've dated in my past, I look at myself and I'm like, what the hell was you thinking? You know what I'm saying? Like, ew. Do you remember crying over somebody that now you thinking back and you're like, ugh, what was I thinking? How come, how did I even lay down with that person? Or how did I have a child with that person? Or how did I, whatever the case is for you, collective, you know, to have two beautiful women at each other's neck over some skinny, rinky, rinky dink looking man, and y'all the ones that got the best careers. Like, y'all doing good in y'all career. But this person right in the middle is just trying to look good. Like, they're still in your clout. They still in all your clout. And it's just looking stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really sick of situations like that. I really hope that these two women will realize, like, y'all should, like, go out. You know what I'm saying? Throw the whole man in the garbage. You know what I'm saying? In that shit. Because it's stupid. It really is. A lot of these women, we could actually really be friends. We could actually heal together. We could actually make better choices together. Start businesses together. Be successful together. But we too busy fighting over a weak ass man who pretty much ain't shit. Obviously. You know what I'm saying? Then everyone's like, what I realize, like, if someone is way younger than you, and first, this person, this guy, let's just say this guy is way older than the young lady who has gotten all these feelings for this guy who could be married or something like that, right? Would the man be the issue, or would it be the woman, the younger woman? Because no one blames this person for doing it. They're all like talking smack about the woman, but what about the younger woman who's like 30 years old? Like, she's 30. This man is how old? Probably like 15 years older. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe 10 or 15 years older. He's a lot older than the young girl. So of course she think she done got something, you know what I'm saying? But it don't be like that. It really don't be like that. It just look good. That shit ain't shit. I don't know. If it was me, I'll call up the person and be like, girl, let's go out. I would rather gain a friend than argue over a man. Like, that's stupid. Gain a friend over a successful friend over arguing over a man. Like, I would never. Like, you throw the whole man in the garbage, because this man like it. Men like to be argued over, fussed over. But the thing is, you're not anyone that I would be arguing over. Like, I just don't see it. I'm trying to look with a stethoscope. I'm trying to look with a magnifying glass. I'm trying to find someone else's bifocal so I can see what the fuss is about. And I'm like, I don't see it. You know, a lot of people mad at what I'm saying, but people nowadays, they be so mad at the truth. Like, a lot of these women be fighting over men who they're more successful than, and they be mad at the women who, you know, I don't know. If it was me, I would call the woman and I'd be like, girl, let's go out to eat. Let's go party. Let's go have fun. And you know what I'm saying? Let's enjoy ourselves. Shit. Because this is stupid. Like, someone that hyped this person up too much. It's to the point where this person is like, they like it, and I get it, but at the end of the day, come on now. Someone really needs to realize, like, you're fighting over maybe, you know, it'd be like a lot of people that are sleeping. They don't really see what really is going on, because so many people that hyped up nonsense. It's to the point where nobody has a brain nowadays. Everybody is just pretty much going for what's whack. Like, that is girl, call the other girl. Y'all go out to eat and throw the whole man in the garbage, okay? I'm just going, y'all go out to eat. Don't ruin your careers. Like, y'all got real good careers. Y'all successful. Trust me, you will meet someone who's way better. This is not the one. This is not the one. And I mean, who will tell you that? Like, if anyone get mad at me for what I said, then you're just gonna be mad, because the truth is all. Someone who tells the truth is always gonna be, I don't know. I'm always like, someone's always going to be angry at me for telling the truth. But I can't help what I know, what I see. You know, what I see is two powerful, beautiful women who are, you know what I'm saying, allowing a itty bitty man, to like cause rivalry in the, it don't even, where it don't need to be. Everyone should just be at peace doing their thing. Like, don't let someone mess up your career, or you don't mess up your career being mad at someone who is not going to give you what you want in the first place. This man, it's just, I know some of y'all mad about what I'm saying, but it's the truth. You know, if you don't like the truth, then I can't help you. You know what I'm saying? I will never be able to help no one that don't like the truth. Some of you guys are just gonna be mad about what I say. It's uncomfortable, but it's real. Like, try to, like, get out of who's saying it, because sometimes people just don't like me saying it. I could be like the person everybody just can't stand because I'm too real. But let's just say, I mean, Wendy Williams, she was real too. Y'all kind of got with her. But I'll just tell you, it's the truth. You cannot really get mad at the truth. If you do, it's just because you're fighting it. But Spirit is telling you to listen. Stop fighting over these weak ass men. Because if a man really was, if a man really was going to like fight for you, he wouldn't make you look stupid. Some of these men be making women look so dumb. And it's because they will stand there in the midst of the chaos, because it makes them look good. It makes men feel good when they see two powerful women who have success, who are financially well off, fighting over somebody who really only has like clout off of another person's success. It's just like, it reminds me of someone that I know who needs so much clout off of me and don't even have their own light. Like, they want to use my damn light in order to make them look good. Like, someone would literally talk about past issues that have happened in 1929 and still hold on to the past and cause so much confusion from something that happened in the past that no longer exists today. But because they want to like look good and make themselves say, oh, I did this and I did that and I did this. It's like, okay, you were supposed to do it. Like, do you want a hand clap? Like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank you. You were supposed to do that. Any woman who settled, that's their problem. That's their problem. You're mad about something that you were supposed to do. You sitting here and got everybody riled up over something that you were supposed to do. If you didn't do it, then that would be because I or the collective accepted the bare minimum. Now go ahead and leave the situation alone. It don't even make sense for you to keep talking about something that clearly everybody, it's just like someone wants to get so riled up about something, and you were supposed to do it. You were supposed to, you know. If anyone accepted less, then that's their issue. So yeah, it's like men who want to get clout off a woman saying, "Oh, I did this and I did that," or whatever the case is. It's just some men, they love to talk about a woman so bad so that they look good. You know what I'm saying? So it make the next woman be like, "Ooh, well, if he did it for her, I know he'll do it for me." Well, I mean, it depends on what you accept, who you are. Are you a divine being? Whatever you accept is what you will receive, okay? And so it just all depends on what you allow. If you allow for the bare minimum, you're going to get that, but you're going to be mad at the next chick because they have a higher standard. If you bring your standard down, then of course you're going to be getting the bare minimum, and you're going to be mad at the next person, the next woman who accepted or has boundaries. So with that said, it just depends on the person. But when it's like women who are fighting over a man who don't got who I'm not saying who doesn't have nothing, because I don't know what you have, but let's just say you're successful, this other woman is successful, and I feel like there's like a man who's getting clout off of someone who is successful. The reason why you're there could be like some people who are known, like someone who kind of use my name so that they could look good. This is that type of issue where men, they get clout off of other people, other women, so that they could look like they've done something. And the thing is, most of the time it's because of what you were supposed to do. And so you're sitting here talking about, well, I did this, I did that. Well, you were supposed to do it. This is what was supposed to happen. So for anyone to sit here and say, oh, I did this and I did that constantly, shut up about it. Okay? Because, it was supposed to be done. It was what I accepted. This was what I was supposed to receive. And it's not to be selfish, it's not to sound like I'm full of myself, but everybody gets what they deserve. So just like someone got a lot of love from me, I'm not sitting here complaining about, oh, well, I did this and I did that. because I know when I enter into a connection with somebody, you're not going to get the bare minimum. You're going to get what I give. You're going to get the whole shebang. You're going to get the whole table. So when someone says, "Oh, well, you bring the whole table," of course I bring the whole table. When you're a divine feminine, you bring the whole table. And what I see is like divine women who have the whole table to give. It be women who be very successful, who give the whole table, who are very loving, and they have men who want clout so bad. These men be stealing the women's clout. They'll literally try to, like, they do it. I've seen it. It's happened to me. I know how it look. I know how it look, and it's silently done because the person. It's just like, have you ever been in a situation where someone will start an argument and they'll start an argument, and then amongst everybody who's arguing, out of the person who started the argument is silent. They don't say nothing. It's the people who they started it with. So now everyone's arguing and angry, and the person who manipulated the argument or started it in some way, they're nowhere to be found. They're sitting here watching it as two people or more go after or arguing about something that someone else started. No one was even thinking about the argument until this person came up and started the thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, it's just like someone who likes people competing for them. Just like with what's his name? Nature Boy. How he would make the women go against each other. There are a lot of women going against other women because of men. Like, I can't stand stuff like that. I feel like if the women were to be strong and recognize the signs of a man who likes for women to compete for them, who like feeds off of that, then women would be more aware and wise. Because ain't no way I'm about to sit here fighting or arguing over no damn man. Like, I'm gonna say, you know what? I don't got the energy. Do you want to, like, let's work this out? Let's work it out, me and the female. Let's work it out. And no, I'm not gay. Someone just asked me that. Um, I would rather work it out with the female than to sit here and argue over a man who started the mess in the first place, because, you know, it just looks stupid. I don't want to look stupid. I just don't. I don't ever want to be out here making this man look more famous than he really is. And the women are looking crazy. Like, no, hell no. But that's what I'm getting. So, women, stop doing that, please. Like, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying, you know, more women should come together instead of allowing a man to, come in between successful people or just women in general. Because I've seen it where, there are women who were fighting for a man. And I'm not saying that these women are doing it, or I'm just saying I could never do that. You will never see me doing that. I'll be like, girl, you could either have him or you could come with me out to eat. We about to go, let's go, let's go get a drink. Let's go chill. Let's go have fun. And we could meet better men, that won't allow sisters to go against sisters. I feel like women need to be more like, we should come together more. Instead, there are so many women who are mad, envious, jealous at times, and they go against their own sister. So I'm not down for that. I really, like to empower women and people in general. But yeah, guys, that's what I'm getting. So, Ace of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, is you being offered opportunities here financial stability. This could be new gain. You know, I see like you got the strength to get through what you're getting through, collective, even though things may have caused a lot of pain for you. Clarify the Ten of Swords, ancestors. Yeah, someone feels like they've lost their someone's lost control of a situation that they're still holding on to. Someone could be very heartbroken because they really know they should walk away, but this is a person that does not like to give up. They're constantly thinking shisty. You know, someone's very shisty. I would ask that you just leave somebody alone. You know what I'm saying? Because it always backfires. You know, your shisty ways always causes you to end up sad, depressed, and you know, going through even more issues because of you continuously messing with people that mind their business. You're not gonna have no luck. All right. So anyway, I'll pull some last cards and then I'll get out of here. But for the most part, women, I feel like men should stop stealing. I feel like we should stop allowing these men out here to get clout off of us. You know, the only reason why a lot of these men have the clout that they have is because of strong black women or any ethnicity, whatever ethnicity you are. Strong women who aspire to do well in life, who are doing well in life. There are men who want to ride your coattail and want to take credit for what you do, how you do it, how successful you are, whatever the case is. Recognize that, recognize the signs of people who want to take your light and make it theirs, okay? Or want to steal your light, or like constantly manipulate your purpose or your destiny. You know, we're here to grow, we're here to develop, and we cannot develop when we dim our light for men or just people in general who want to constantly, I don't know, like someone wants to steal your clout or something. Like, no, we not having that, okay? You know, you were the one that, you know, and I'm not saying that, you know what, let me just be quiet. I'm going to just say whatever you put out is what you get back, okay? And, you know, it's just, you have to be someone who is determined out here to get to your destiny, to get to your destination. Don't give up on yourself, collective. There is justice happening, and anything that was unfair to you, you will be getting justice for, okay? I see that you're going to be rejecting other people's control methods, people that want to control certain outcomes in your life. With the world card, is like things closing out successfully. When it comes to other people trying to manipulate your destiny, or you know, trying to steal your clout, I see you're moving on. You're walking away from anything that tried to interrupt your peace, collective. You will be regaining your strength and your success, you know, and it's gonna hurt others who don't like to see you fully in your power. But that's not your fault. That you're, it's not your fault that other people are hurt about you stepping back into your power, that the power that you probably thought you did not have. I want you to continue to be enlightened and never ever lose yourself, collective, because there are people who don't feel like they got it without you. You know what I'm saying? Someone really needs you and your energy in order for them to survive. Anyone who needs you to survive is someone that you need to release yourself from. Because some people have to figure it out on their own, just like you did. No one should be holding on to you in order for them to look good. You know, that's just not going to be happening. Someone feels uncomfortable with this. Someone's mad about this. But you're not going to bring anyone down, and you out here someone's so mad at me. I don't care. I'm gonna tell you like it is. You're not about to sit here and steal no one else's clout. People tired of some of these men out here who got women in the middle of their mess. Like get away. Like your insecurities are not going to cause conflict for women who are successful or women who are trying to level up in their life. You're not about to sit here and take they shine like, oh yeah, I'm just going to debo both of the women and look like I'm the shit in between some mess that don't even belong to these women. It's the men who stir this shit up, collective. Don't let men do that to you. These men, they just want clout so freaking bad. They want to look like they somebody so bad. So they want to put the women against each other. But I'm going to tell you women, take your power back. Take your shine back. And devo these men out of your life. Because these men, they so badly just want to step up in the middle of your shine. Like, this is your shine. Like, this show stage. This show stage. You know, you're supposed to be rapping and bopping and, you know, doing your little thing. And these men, they just gonna debo your whole little thing by, you know, get the hell on. Like, you're not about to sit here and steal nobody's shine. Get the hell on. Go find your own spotlight. Because you're not about to steal nobody's spotlight. It's time for the women to step in their own their own confidence, regain your own strength, regain, you know, and you already got it. You never lost it. But it's just like men who want to step in your shine. This is why they so badly want to like be intimate with you so that you could feel low and then they could feel like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to slowly bring this woman down so that I could feel good. This is what they do. They slowly steal your shine, your light by, you know, first off, saying sweet nothings in your ear. Okay, they'll say sweet absolutely nothing in your ear. So these are men who reel women in, acting like they're gonna give you this and give you that, just so you could be heartbroken and chase after their ass. And then you'll be leaving your function to go chase after someone, losing your losing, you know, the things that were promised to you. Whatever the case is, you know, you're chasing after some man instead of doing what you were set here to do. You know, someone's slowly like pulling your energy away from you and you don't even recognize it. You know, at one minute you were solely focused on your goal, on what you came here to do, what God blessed you with. And now we're caught in not recognizing what some of these men do. They get in your head to make you feel like you're nothing. You know what I'm saying? Then you start looking at other women thinking, okay, is this person looking better than me? Am I better? And it never was a competition in the first place. It's just a man who's putting two women against each other or any woman against each other so that they could feel like they're lower, having women out here fighting over men. Fighting over men, being in competition over these weak ass men. I mean, and you're just your whole light is just stolen because they're sucking it all up. Some of these men are energy vampires, and in order for them to feel like they're somebody, they need to slowly suck some energy out of you so that they could look good. And the thing is, you were the one who got where you got because of the hard work you put in. Don't forget where you came from, collective. Some of these men are insecure. A lot of these men are insecure. You know, I'm sorry about the truth, but you know, a lot of these men out here, they're not really faithful. They act like they're loving, but really they're sneaky. Some of these men. And I'm not a feminist. I'm far from a feminist. A lot of these men, they think that oh, she a feminist. She only no. I'm talking about unrighteous men that want to steal debo women out of their spots. You know what I'm saying? Because let's just say you were someone who was successful and you lost your whatever you lost because you were chasing some man whose intentions were to do that. Now everyone's looking at him like, ooh, you know, oh hell no. I would never give you the time of day, buddy. No, because I already know what some of these men are up to. They are energy vampires. A lot of these men are energy vampires. And in order for them to feel like there's somebody, they have to suck your energy up so that they could look good. And the devil is a liar. Like, hell no. You know what I'm saying? Some of these men out here, they sneaky. Very, very sneaky. And I know you mad at the message. You could be mad if you want to. But the truth is the truth. Don't let these men do it. They're trying to debo you out of your spot. Like they're the ones. They're the ones who created your talent. You know what I'm saying? First off, you were born with the talent. God gave you that talent. Don't let somebody who maybe look good to you to you. All right. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of these men, they have an effect on women that will easily make women drop their underwear. And I mean, I give it to you because it's nice, but then when things get serious, there could be a time where the man disappears after the woman then fell for the trick. It's like, you got to be careful. You know, it's only karma for you. It's justice in a way that you may not like it to be, because it's the lesson that you have to learn. Spirit is telling you to have boundaries when it comes to yourself, your mind, your body, your spirit, and your soul. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop letting people get in your mind and make you think as if you have to give your power away, or you have to, dim your light in order for someone to look like there's somebody in your spotlight. The only reason why a lot of these men look like there's somebody is because of successful women. You cannot. There are men who would like who like debo women out of their spot so that they could look like they're, right in the middle, like smack dead in the middle of some BS that they done created. This is some stupid shit. Like, I really wish women would catch on to it, because I could see it a mile away. That's why, I pray that, God send me, because I can't just deal with anybody. You know what I'm saying? It has to be something solid. I can't deal with fake ass men, because there's a lot of fake ass men out here who pretend a lot. They're not real. They don't know how to be faithful. They got to play both sides. They got to commit to their masters. Like, I can't deal with men like that. I need somebody that's solid, who has integrity, and who is someone who, like, spiritual. But any man out here who's just like, weak and wants to debo my spot by lying on me first off, smearing my name, making me look stupid in front of millions and trillions of people so that they can look good. These are the type of men I run from. These are the type of men that will pull you down so that they could get the clout that they want. Like, someone wants clout so bad off of your name, collective. It's like, this man will do anything to make you look bad, make you look dirty, make you look horrible. And they'll do anything to put you against somebody else. Whatever they got to do to make themselves look like they're the ones that's shining, they gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Men have done that to me. There are men who will lie on women so bad, smear your name, and debo you out of your divine feminine energy just to make themselves look like they're somebody that they're not. And for me, baby, you ain't doing that shit without me saying something, because I'm sick of a lot of these men out here who act like they're they're God's gift to women, and they're nothing but a damn page. A lot of these men are pages. A lot of these men are heartbroken, lost, unhealed, unhealthy, and unrighteous, and broken. And so for, anyone like me, you got to be a strong man to deal with me, baby, because I can't deal with no weak ass rinky dink man who wants so much attention. It's to the point where a lot of these men want attention, they will lie on you. Like, I'm not even lying. It's happened to me. It's happened to me. It's like people who will really, really lie on you. Okay. So with that said, ladies, protect your spot. because a lot of these men, they would not be doing as good as they are if it wasn't for you, because you brought the talent. Okay, you brought the talent. God gave you the gift. This is your gift. It be people that get misconstrued like, no, no, nobody, no, no, no. God gave me this gift. Okay, you're not about to sit here and debo the gift that God gave me. You're not about to sit here and try to finazzle your way in to make yourself look like, oh, well, if I do it this way, then I could get a little clout too. Because this is how I see a lot of the women who have really been stripped of their femininity from a lot of these men out here, i.e. Safari. I can't stand that man. I cannot stand Safari ass. I don't know if I'm talking too much. Guys, should I be quiet? Because I don't want to be like talking too much. But I can't stand Safari. And I love me some Erica Mena. And I just know, like, I remember how Erica Mena was. Not saying, I don't want to compare her to like how she was in the past, but that woman was always the shit. And when Safari came around, this man pulled her down so bad. And I just, I'm sick of seeing men out here who want to ride other women's coattails so that they could look like they are, this and they're that. And you're not. Someone really needs to tell you that, like, the only reason why you look like you are the way you are, and Nicki Minaj is the one who brought put Safari on, which is why he is where he is now. But besides that, I just I know it's like a lot of people that are probably mad about what I'm saying, but you got to recognize the truth for what it is. A lot of women have put these men on, and because the men have gotten on, or when the men got on, they dogged a lot of the women that put them on out, okay? Or they made them look ridiculous in some way. They made them look like they were less than them. And so what I'm saying is, if more women were to say, you know what, let's be friends. Me and the woman be friends. We be cool. We go out. We have fun. We go to the party, and we act silly or whatever and make this dude look stupid. They'll never be able to get the clout that they want, because if we're not feeding into the mess that they want us to feed in, it will never work out for them, because we will look more better than the man who wants to sit here and debo their spot, making themselves look, come up like they want to come up off someone else's name. Like, that ain't happening no more. You're not about to sit here and make someone look like they're a piece of shit when really it's you who started all the crazy shit in the first place. I just see it. A lot of people, they be blind to it, but I see it like so clear. I see it a mile away. And it be people that be blind to it. Like, be careful about letting these men, just kind of come up and debo your spot. Like, they really be sneaking. They really be sneaking doing it too. You know what I'm saying? And you wouldn't believe it. Like, this was the plan all along anyway. So the thing is, people don't tell you what they're doing because there are other people in their ears saying, okay, this is how we can come up off of this person. We'll do it like this. You start dating that person, and when you start dating them, then this person will be mad, or this person, and then we'll get y'all, and then this is how you'll look coming out of it. Like, you'll look like the one that gets the spotlight, because all the women will be all over you. Now that these two fighting over the women, you'll look like you're somebody, and nah, we not doing that no more. Okay. So that's dead and stinking. We canceling that out. For now on, the women are going to learn how to be cool with each other, be friends, and not go back and forth with the stupid shit. That way, the man will have to play their part for real and not do no acting. Like, you're gonna figure out if you're gonna want to be with this person or that person, or you just ain't gonna be with nobody at all, and you're not gonna get no clout off for nobody either. Because you're not about to sit here and play a role acting like you Mr. Clout Man, and you're not. You're not about to sit here and get clout off of nobody. We're rebuking you. You're rebuked. You're not getting no clout off of nobody. The answer is no. Okay? So no one's getting clout off of nobody for now on. Everybody knows what you've been doing, what you've been up to, and how you've been up here trying to break someone's heart to make yourself look good and steal someone else's energy. You're an energy vampire. A lot of these men out here think you slick. You're not about to be slick with the collective. We see you a mile away. We know exactly what you're doing. Shoot. Anything else, ancestors? Stop fighting over these damn men. They're nothing, okay? So you got a man who wants to act like they're your twin flame. They all of a sudden want to be with you, want to be a family. Clarify this, ancestors. That cycle is closed out. That's dead and stinking, okay? So it says, take each other for granted, appreciate what you have, and support each other through all. Grow together, learning from one another and evolving as a unit. This is what God wanted for you and somebody. It says souls maturing separately to bring deeper wisdom upon reunion, growing parallel dimensions destined to intersect again, evolving separately and becoming whole individually. So evolving separately, becoming whole individually. Tell me about this, ancestors. Clarify. What is this? So this looks like a relationship that used to be that no longer is. Okay, so I see that there's an ending to a relationship that someone messed up. This could have became something here. This could have been like a marriage, but someone messed it up. Okay, so someone's ego, someone who never really who was being sneaky, first off, tried to get clout off of you and was unfaithful, wasn't doing their job in a relationship. Someone rejected you, act like you were nobody. This is a person that wants to come around all of a sudden. They're wanting to get their way. You know, it's the person that's not going to be able to do that, okay? Because we're not allowing it. Someone wants to get you in your head because they're feeling left out in the cold, and it's because they made the wrong choice. So they're going to have to deal with that. They're going to have to stand on that. All right. So, yeah, someone's not feeling too comfortable with that because they've been trying to manifest you for a long time. This is a person who stole clout off of you and loves to deal with third-party people, third-party situations, sleep with a bunch of people, balance out relationships with third parties and stuff. There's justice. The justice is you freeing yourself from a lot of pain that you've been through with this person. Okay? And that's just true. So you're not dealing with this person no more. No one's stealing no one else's clout because you're not about to sit here, smear someone's name so you can come up off somebody. Hell no. The truth will prevail and there will be justice from the lies that were told, okay? Someone's in their head about who they mess with, about dealing with a bunch of people, third parties. And then we have a earth sign woman who wants to connect with you, who's heartbroken. She wants to reach out, but she knows the cycle is over. Because she been doing a lot of lying on you too. And this man is shocked because he's under judgment for how he did you, collective. This fire sign man could be a Leo or a Sag, or it could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Okay, so this person heartbroken. They're going through a lot under judgment for how they treated you, how they wanted to get clout off your name by bringing you down and in the end it ended up bringing them down because you know the collective, we don't stay down for long. Okay, we always evolve through what we go through. We never, we're never gonna lay down for nobody. All right, so continue to stand and be the woman's friend who the guy wants you to argue with or over, and we're not doing that. We're not arguing over weak ass men who want to see women mad and angry and jealous and in competition with other women. That shit is dead and stinking. We not doing that shit no more. Okay, so f that man. As a matter of fact, throw him in the garbage and let's go to the club and go find somebody. Let's go find us some better men. Okay. Then we have someone who wants to distract you because they're in pain. They want to steer your wheel. They want to cause issues for you because things aren't going their way. There there are people who are going to be being exposed for what they've done. This could even go on the news collective about how they were laundering money, or like someone's trying to escape from this situation, trying to be in a family connection with you because they could be going and getting in trouble in the future. It's not going to be looking good for this person in the future. This is a two-time and loser, someone who wants to marry you and throw you to the side while they mess with their concubines. This is what you're not dealing with because you were the gift all along, and this person, they don't like to see that you were the gift. They want to act like you weren't when you really were. Okay. And Spirit is telling you to just have wisdom. You're going to be making room for new beginnings. I see new opportunities happening for you. You could be going out in the community in the future, and there could be a fated meeting that will bring balance to you in your life. Okay, balance. That card even came out. Look. So yeah, Spirit is just telling you to use your wisdom. Okay, when you're dealing with people, make sure these are people that are not trying to steal your shine or your light, okay? Spirit is telling you that this is a journey. Even though it may be difficult, the lessons may be hard, you can get through a collective. Don't give up on yourself. Be strong in who you are and recognize that you can get through absolutely anything. With that said, I'm going to do one last oracle message and then I'm going to get out of here. Give me a last message for the collective, Spirit. So the last message we got is home, and it came in a reversal. Let's read it. This is number 50. You could be 50 years old or in your 50s. Let's see. Okay. So it says, there are times when what is familiar and known is not the best choice. Human beings are memory driven creatures, and we all look for certainty for that. We all look for certainty for what we know, even if the qualities we seek in other people and in external conditions are expressed in unhealthy ways. Avoid too eager to avoid being too eager to find home. Choose something unfamiliar and there trust that you will find a new normal that supports your spirit. Remember, if you do what you did, you'll get what you got. Do the opposite of what feels right, even if it's uncomfortable, because what feels right is really what feels familiar, and you will attract and be drawn to the very things you don't want anymore. This time will not be different unless you do something different. So go where your spirit is attracting you, not where you feel you should go. Because when spirit is telling you something is over and you're constantly still doing spell work on someone to try to bring them back, you're just going to be unhappy, depressed, and mad and wanting to ruin someone else's life because you can't get what you want from the person that obviously is telling you that they don't want to deal with you. They don't want to be with you. For you to constantly do spell work on people to bring them back when they clearly told you that they're not happy with you would be insane. Spirit is telling you to release yourself. Let it go. Okay? Move on. Find you something else to do. Why would you want to ruin someone else's life or hurt someone because you're not happy with the results of someone not wanting to deal with you? If someone don't want to deal with you, you got to learn to be okay with that. All right? I know it's painful, but you got to. That's your closure. We really don't need closure. You really don't need it. But, there are some people who just want closure, and I feel like the closure would be the energy that something is giving you. Like that would be the closure. You feeling like, or knowing that there's someone who is not going to allow you near them no more. Okay, so there could be a lot of gossip going on, stories traveling fast, half truths, exaggeration, lies, many mouths, few facts. Protect your name. Yeah, these are people who lie so much. You know what I'm saying? These people need to be thrown in the garbage too. Anyone who wants closure over something or someone that told them clearly that they're not wanting to deal with them no more, would be, it's just not good. Okay, so don't call this person, leave them alone, and go heal. Okay, spirit is telling you that you shouldn't have never took this person for granted, because they were someone that was going to give you a lot of love. Like, you took them for granted, and now because they removed themselves, they're going to be leveling up, I see. So you got to go heal. Stop watching with envy. Stop being bothered by this person. And stop being an energy vampire, because it ain't working for you. And stop love bombing people. Either you going to keep it real or you're not, because you're a huge red flag, and this is what spirit is wanting to tell you. Yeah. So that's what that's what I got, guys. I know the message is difficult to hear, but you got to hear it. So late night call, you could be getting someone calling you at night, up when the world sleeping, booty call, or deep talk, true colors after dark. What did it say? What do they really want? So this is a person that's going to be calling you, and they're not going to be wanting absolutely nothing. They're obsessed. They're watching you online, obsessing over you. Child, someone's lost it. Let me see. Anything else, ancestors? Be-born women out of their position. Like, I'm so tired of some of these men who want to debo women out of their spotlight. Like, you want to steal women's lights so you can look good. Any man doing that, you're wrong, and you ain't gonna have no luck. Okay, so we got responsibility, success, become a person of power and status. So this is a person, definitely someone who tried to steal your light, collective. Okay, so this is saying spirit is telling you that you don't let no one dim your light or steal your light. You don't let no one steal your shine. Any man who wants to like gain success off of your of your growth, or whatever you've done to be where you are, collective, you deserve your success. This is painful to people who you recognize them, you see them for what they're doing, you see them. Okay, so this is someone who's maybe you're not arguing no more because maybe something hurt you. It's someone who had no integrity, someone who knew exactly what they were doing, and were trying to who's now trying to heal because they can no longer feed off of your energy no more. Okay? Tell me more about this, ancestors. Yeah, so I just see, you getting victory um for what you've been through, okay? And there could be karma happening to those who continuously came for you, collective, lied on you, or just caused many issues for you, okay? What I'm seeing here is like, there will be good news, and it's because you're continuing to defend yourself, stand up for yourself throughout all the conniving energy that is happening, okay? It's a earth sign woman who's very sneaky. She's going to be going through a lot of karma because of what she's been doing to you, collective. She ain't going to have no luck. And so what I'm seeing also with the 10 of wands and the 2 of pentacles is, you're good. You're getting through things very well, okay? You're getting through things very well, and you're looking good while you're doing it. You got confidence, you got self-love, you're pouring love into yourself, and maybe you don't know how you're doing it, but it's by the grace of God for the most part, okay? And I know it may feel like you're feeling stuck at times, but you're gonna get through what you're going through. And while that's happening, there could be people thinking about how you're doing it. Someone who wants to get into your heart, they're continuing to still try to figure out how to manifest or give to you, or like come around your energy, or give you an offer. Could be an earth sign man who's uncomfortable with what you're getting justice through it all, okay? So no one can steal your shine. If anything, someone's gonna be they're going to be like losing energetically. It's a person who possibly hid behind your light for so long, and now they're being exposed or seen as someone who's not as confident as they want to come off to be. Someone acts as if they're so confident, and the only reason why they were was because of what they did with you. You had the knowledge, you had the success, you had the all the clout. You are abundant. You could be a water sign woman, a Leo woman. You could be an air sign or Aquarius. Whoever you are the star. You are a freaking star, and someone is hurt because they see that you're gonna step into your shine. Okay, this is a person who was not loyal to you. They were not being genuine with you. They were literally trying to pull you down. And the thing is, men cling to like the strongest woman because that's what makes them feel more powerful. So if a woman has already lost themselves because they had the energy pull of a narcissist, they'll cling onto the stronger woman now that this woman is a little insecure, because they don't have the woman who's insecure don't have much to give no more. So they'll cling onto the strongest woman so that they could look better around them, and then they'll play both sides. Like, this is not no damn basketball. You're not about to sit here and dribble in my life, in the collective's life. You're not about to be doing that. You either on one side or you're not. You're not about to sit here being on both sides. You know, Stop letting these men steal your life. They're deboing you, pouring out of your cup to make you feel and look stupid and insecure. The answer is no. We're not allowing that no more. Okay? So they know who to do it to, collective. They find their host. You know what I'm saying? They have to find a host to be able to survive. And once they find where they could, ease their way in just like a damn parasite, that's what they feed off of. Until they get full, they'll go find someone else that they can no longer, if they no longer can feed off of your energy no more, then they'll go find someone else. This is an energy vampire. What I'm seeing here is someone who don't have nothing to give. They have absolutely nothing to give, but want to be all up in your energy because you have the light. You have the sun. You bring majority of the fruits. This person just want to leech, okay? So be careful of who you're allowing to like leech off of you, because some of these people, they want to do that, okay? And it's because they have to figure, they're working with people to do it. Most of these people, they work with other people because the other people that they're working with need your energy too. So this is just not one person who's feeding off of someone else's success, or because I didn't mean to say success, but it could be your success, but your light. It could be more people. It could be a whole family, a whole coven feeding off of your energy, because in order for them to survive or feel like there's somebody, they have to be sucking up your damn energy. But when you reject it and you say hell to the no, you're not feeding off of shit over here, then these people, they get mad, they get envious, they get hateful, they want to pull you down, they want to drag you, they want to smear your name, they want to put you in fights, accidents, whatever the case is, vandalize your home, take your kids, do whatever they can, because they're mad because they can't do what they used to do to you when you get your power back. So Spirit is telling you to make sure that you recognize that people, they have been drained from energy vampires for years, and of this is the year for you to recognize when people just want to play on your emotions. Recognize that, because you hold the light. You are the light. And none of us should really have issues with our mind, but it's people that put you there so that they could feed off of your energy. Okay? Everybody needs, not everybody, but some people need to leech off of somebody. Some people need to leech off of someone, and it's because they don't have no power. They don't have no energy. Okay? Which is why there's a such thing as an energy vampire. But I tell you, collective, don't feed into it. Do not allow these people to feed in your energy. Because this is someone someone knows that you're destined for success, where you're going, your career in your 10th house. This is all about your success, collective. And then it says intuition to protect, attitudes from the past about resulting from the history of. So these are people who want to act as if you're somebody from your past. So let's just say, oh, well, she used to do this, he used to do that, oh, I did this for this person. Someone got a nasty attitude because of who they want you to look like. Someone wants you to be something that you're not so bad, so that they could feed off of your energy. And that's just not gonna happen no more. We're not allowing these people to do it. So if you're somebody who has been put down because you may have walked away, you're not dealing with people from your past anymore. It's just, people, they're mad because even if they want to say you're somebody that you're really not, it's because people are jealous that you are actually the person that you say you are. Okay? So be careful. Clarify this. Yeah, that's dead and stinking. So anyone who tries to defame your character or say certain things about you that's not true, they cannot use the past anymore. The past don't matter. The past don't matter. Whatever they said about you in the past that made them look better, it don't work no more, because you're calling your power back. You're stepping into your strength. All right, which is going to get you into your destiny, because someone's really not wanting to close the cycle off. They don't want to see you be what you're destined to be. Okay? They don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you in your full power. Okay? So the issue is, you're always going to be who you are. You're just going to evolve each and every time. So as long as you learn how to evolve, and as long as you know how to recognize the red flags that people try to do to you, people try to pull you in, you'll be good. But if you don't see it, then this is why you can become insecure. You can look like, oh, well, maybe I don't love myself. Maybe I am insecure. You can start questioning yourself, comparing yourself to the other woman or other women, and being in competition with other people when it never was a competition. Remember, we don't compare ourselves to anybody but ourselves. So let's just say you may feel like someone else looks better than you, or you may feel like, oh, well, whatever it is, like you got to learn how to love your insecurities, and you have to learn how to protect yourself from your thoughts of comparing yourself to other people. This has always been the problem. There have always been people who want to place, especially men, who want to put women against each other to make them feel better. That's how they absorb your energy. This is how they're able to gain a lot of power from your energy, while they're deboing your whole all of your light to make themselves look like they're the ones who got you where you are, whatever the case is. This is how they sneak themselves in to your position. So recognize that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, it'd be the most successful women that will sometimes have their lights dim because of men who don't want to give the divine femme the credit. You know what I'm saying? Or don't want to respect the divine femme. You see how like some of these men out here, they would rather date a younger woman who's in their 20s than they would date a woman that is the same age as them. And the reason why is because they can manipulate her, but they can't manipulate a woman who's already been through half of the mess that you've been through, collective. You'll be able to call out a lot of the things that a lot of these men do, which is why a lot of the men, they like to manipulate people or just women in general, and they'll do it to whoever they can do it to. But when you learn who you are, you love who you are, there will never be a competition between you and another divine woman, because you respect that divine woman. You would rather go out to eat or a party with the other divine femme than argue over a little bitty old man who really doesn't have clout, only uses your clout to look good. And maybe they do have talent, but they need to figure out their own talent and figure out how they could promote themselves instead of trying to get clout off of your name. I'm sick of that. You know what I'm saying? It's happened to me. It's happened to me. And, at this point, I'm going to shine my light. I'm going to shine bright like a damn diamond, because I'm not going to let no man, no rinky dink man who don't know their worth. First off, you don't know your worth. You don't know who you are, but you want to sit here and act like you're going to come for somebody because you don't love yourself. You're not about to do that. But anyway, that's all I got to say, collective. Mac, I'm not one to always say that I'm right. Sometimes I can be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Am I wrong? Like, do you not think that there are men who like to steal women's spotlight? There are men who would smear a woman's name just so that they could look like they're the better parent or the better person. You don't think that there's men out here like that will smear someone else's name, a woman's name, so that they could look like they're the better this, the better that? I mean, tell me where I'm wrong. Have you not seen it happen several times to a lot of these women out here? No, I was sticking up for you, sis. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm just saying. Thank you for the hearts, guys, and the gifts. Oh, it happened to you, Juicy J? Yeah, girl, it happened to me too. Shoot, I'm tired of these men out here trying to steal women's clout, trying to look like they put you on. Like, hell no. Like, no. If you put me on, then how come I'm still out here doing my thing? Like, I got the gift. Even if you wrote a song or two, it doesn't matter. I was still gonna do good with or without you. You know what I'm saying? You know, we give credit to where credit is due, but it doesn't mean that you steal someone's whole shine because you may have wrote a song or two. The person, in order for the person to have either sung the song or rapped it, they had to have the gift to rap. Not everyone can rap and not everyone can sing. So obviously, even if you wrote the song or whatever the case is, the person who rapped it they sold the song because in order for someone to have the talent, they have to pick the right rapper for the song, for the beat. There are people who are out here that rap or that sing, and there are people who write the songs. So what? They still got paid, and if not, then that's just your fault. So it doesn't matter who wrote the song, as long as the song sound good. No one's asking who wrote the song. No one like, who wrote this song. I never ask that question when I hear a song. I'm more so like, who's rapping the song. The last thing you learn at the end, like even if after someone wrote the song, the last thing you'll even like when I seen Babyface on the stage playing a bunch of his songs when he was at a concert, he played about 50 songs in a row that he wrote. I'm like, dang, he wrote that song. Now you know Babyface been out since 1970 something, right? So as you know, I've been listening to Babyface for a long time, but I've never asked who wrote that song. Now he just so happened to be on the stage playing all the songs. I'm like, oh my god! Like I didn't know he wrote that Johnny Gill song. I didn't know he wrote that Tony Braxton song. I didn't know he wrote that Beyonce song or this song. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't ask that question, who wrote the song? You're asking who sings this song so I can go buy the song. Who wrote this rap song so I can go buy the rap song. You don't ask who produced the song. Just like in my book, I said, um, you know, with you know, no one never gets, like the producers never get the credit for writing the song. It's the person who sings it. Even I had an example of, you know, how Candy Burris wrote "The Ring Didn't Mean a Thing," but the one who got the most accolades was Kim, because you know they ended up selling over 1 million records. But just like with you know, when you see a beautiful home, you don't say who built that home. You say who lives in that home. Who live in that home? That's a nice home. You don't ask who built it. No one cares about who built it unless they're about to ask someone to build them a home. You like, who lived there? I want to know who lived there so I could, you know, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, no one asks who wrote the song. No one cares about who wrote the song. We only care about who rapped it or who sung it so we can go buy the song. That's it. The producer, they do get the credit in the end, but it's not the first question that people ask when they want to go and listen to a song. No one cares about who wrote the song. Even if someone wrote it, we're not asking who wrote it. We're like, "Ooh, that song sound nice." So no one cares about who wrote it. Anyway, y'all, have a good night. I'm about to get off of here. But yeah, no one gives a damn about who wrote it, okay? Because I'm not sitting here trying to find out who wrote the song. I just want to listen to it, hear the song, and that's it. Unless, you know, I want to go into detail. Maybe I'm doing like a a biography or something, and I need to find out who wrote this song. Did Luther Vandross write this song? Then I'm going to, you know, look it up. But I don't really care who wrote the song. No one really asks who wrote the song. You know what I'm saying? Just like in my book, I got many examples about that. No one really gets credit for who produced it. You know what I'm saying? The only person who gets the credit is who wrote it, who's singing it, who's rapping it, and that's it. I mean, the producer does get the credit, but not many people care about who wrote it anymore. They just like the song, which is unfair, but it's the truth. It's the truth. Anyway, good night, y'all. I really enjoyed talking to you all, and I'll come back on here maybe tomorrow. But y'all have a good night. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the gifts. Talk to y'all soon. Peace and love to you. And stop fighting over these weak ass men. Good night.